Okay, chat. Today we are ranking all 151 original Pokemon, and then there's a lot of stuff I want to react to. Some people sent some videos in the Discord server. Because we have a channel for it's a new channel, but we added a channel on the Discord for stuff you guys want me to react to that. So we'll do that. But chat, to start the stream, chat, we're gonna rank all 151 Pokemon. So, starting off with Bulbasaur. Chat, I feel like Bulbasaur is a good Pokemon, but like, out of all the starters, I think Bulbasaur was probably picked the least. Like, people always forget about grass types. I think some people think the starters are Charmander, Squirtle, and Pikachu, but no, Bulbasaur is one of them. Okay. Poliwhirl is S. Poliwhirl actually might be S. When I was little, Poliwhirl was like one of my favorites. Maybe it was this one? This one or this one? One of those were my favorite. Starting off with Bulbasaur though, I'll give Bulbasaur... No, I'll give him an A tier. He's still a good starter. All starters, I think, get A tier. Because they're all... No, I don't think the starters are, like, done crazily well. But they're, like, they're perfect for what they are. And then... So chat, the middle starters, I'm gonna say they're not as good as the beginning starters. I don't understand, like, with Wartortle, why does its tail look like this, and why does it have, like, ears? And none of those, like, Blastoise doesn't have either of those. It has a different tail, it has normal ears, so... I actually might even make that C tier. I think that might be, like, one of the worst, middle evolutions. It just looks kind of weird. It's not bad, but it could be better. So yeah, I'm putting that in C tier. Ivysaur is a B tier. Actually, no, Ivysaur I think is still an A tier. I think Ivysaur is like a good progression. It's a good middle starter. And then, I'm kind of ranking these kind of in order, kind of out of order. I'm gonna do all the starters, and then what comes after the starters, like the middle evolution, and then final evolution. So, kind of out of order, kind of, but in A order. But we have Charmeleon. Charmeleon's like a B tier. It's nothing crazy. I don't know if it's the perfect evolution. I feel like it would be cool if he kind of started sprouting wings. He's just a B tier. He's not. None of these are bad. None of these are bad. Wartortle's a little weird though. Ben, did you ping the Discord? I didn't, but should I? I feel like I don't need to. I only do that if there's not... Like, we had 5 people watching, like, immediately this stream. I'll only do that if it's a little slow. Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise are all S tier. I think they just have to be S tier. And then Caterpie, chat. Caterpie is also an S tier. And then Metapod. Metapod's probably a B tier. Yeah, B tier. Butterfree, I think, is an A tier. Of course, Charizard is an S. Yeah, Charizard has to be an S. Charizard, chat. Charizard is like the real Pikachu. Because they advertise Charizard on everything. Like, I think Charizard's in every game. Pikachu's in every game too. But, like, Charizard is probably the second most popular Pokemon after Pikachu. He might even be actually the most popular. Okay, and then after that we have Weedle. So chat, Caterpie is like the perfect bug type. Weedle, I feel like they don't need a Weedle. They don't need like every Pokemon game has like a bug type, a basic bug type. It evolves into like a cocoon thing, and then it evolves into like, usually the third thing isn't, it does evolve into a third thing, but in every game, the third thing is different, but most games, though, it's like a worm or a larva or something like that. Then it turns into a cocoon or like a pod or pupa, and then it turns into some other third thing. The third thing's always different, though. So Caterpie is the perfect one of that, and then Weedle is good, but it's kind of unnecessary. Weedle itself, the actual Pokemon Weedle, not even thinking about the evolution, Weedle is like a B tier. And then Kakuna's probably a C tier. But then Beedrill's a good Pokemon. Beedrill, Beedrill's A tier. Pidgey's an S tier. Okay, Pidgey and then Spearow is like, it's kind of what Weedle is to Caterpie. It's like unnecessary. Why do they need a second bird? They're so similar. I used to think these were the same Pokemon. But I'm not gonna rank that yet. Actually, I will rank that. Spearow is a C tier. And then, so Pidgey evolves into Pidgeot. Pidgeot is like a B tier. I think another B tier. But then Pidgeotto, like, does not change at all. Pidgeotto, literally, so its tail, instead of being red and yellow, is just red. And then its wings are a little bit longer. And then its hair is red and yellow. But this is like the worst evolution ever. I'm giving it D tier. It's not necessarily bad. Isn't there like a black Charizard or something? Yeah, shiny Charizard is black. Maybe he's kind of gray. Let me look up shiny Charizard. Shiny Charizard is like... Oh, and then there's also Mega Charizard. But shiny Charizard looks like this. And then Mega Charizard is black and blue. He's like all the way black. But then shiny Charizard is like this. It's like kind of grayish purple. Yeah. I think that's shiny Charizard, right? But then shiny Charmander is like golden, I'm pretty sure. But then we have Rattata, I think is how you say it. This one's B tier. Raticate is like kind of a lazy evolution. I'll give it C tier. Fearow is pretty funny, but he's not real. I'll give Fearow B tier. It just looks funny. Agents and Arbok. So chat, Agents is snake backwards, and then Arbok is cobra backwards. So actually, I'll give these B tier. Both of these are B tier. And then Pikachu, chat, I think we have to give Pikachu S tier. Because he's iconic. And he's iconic for a reason, because people love him. Like, they wouldn't have... Chat, Pikachu is popular. Pikachu was popular before, like, the show and having him in Pokemon Yellow and stuff. That's why they had him in the show, because he was popular. People just like him. And then Raichu... Raichu is like a... Not a D tier, but like a C tier. I don't think they need Raichu. It's not worth it. I evolved my Pikachu into Raichu in Pokemon Y. And I kind of wish I didn't. He is stronger now, but, like, he doesn't look as good. Raichu, like, it just looks like a different version of Pikachu. It doesn't really look like he evolved at all. Sandshrew. I always forget about Sandshrew. Sandshrew is, like, probably an A tier. And then Sandslash, I'd say also an A tier. It's a good evolution. Chat, I feel like Pokemon, they used to, like, barely evolve. Because, like... Now you'll have like a fish turn into like a giant lake monster in one evolution. But like before it was like look at this. You got Nidoran and then you got Nidorina. Like it barely changed. I think it's literally like this Pokemon is a different shade of blue and it's a little bit taller. This one doesn't even, and this one stands up. This one doesn't even stand up. It just gets, it looks like it gets a little bit bigger and then it gets like one tooth. That's like all that changes between these two Pokemon. So, I'll give this... I do like Nidoran and, I think they're both called Nidoran. They're a pretty good Pokemon. I'll give them... Yeah, I'll give them B tier. They're not crazy good. But then these evolutions are bad. Like, these do not change... Like, these look... almost exactly the same. Like, you can tell a difference. I'm not acting like they're exactly the same. I guess I said that, but that's not what I meant. They just don't change enough. They look too similar. But then these are good final evolutions. I'll give them... I think they're also still B tier. I feel like, chat, sometimes when I rank Pokemon, I've ranked Pokemon before. But I'll just rank, like, the baby as C, and then as they evolve, they just get higher up. I gotta stop doing that, though. So we got... What's this? Cleffa? I think that's its name. So chat, something that makes me mad is that Cleffa, Jigglypuff, and Wigglytuff, like these are all the same. They're all little pink Pokemon that when they evolve they get a little bit bigger, but they don't change enough. But Cleffa's like a C tier. I feel like they only have this in because they needed like a fairy type. But is it fairy type? It might not even actually be fairy type. Psychic type, whatever type it is. They only had that in there because they needed more of the type. They needed more cute Pokemon. Cleffa's a worse version of Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is actually A tier, but Cleffa's not good. And then these are bad evolutions. Jigglypuff is better than Wigglytuff. Clefairy is just this with like weird looking wings on it. It is fairy, I think. Is it fairy in the game though? Because didn't fairy get added later on? What type is Jigglypuff? I feel like it was psychic. Normal fairy type? Oh, it used to be, yeah, before X and Y, it was a pure normal type. So, yeah, they just needed more cute Pokemon. It has fairy in the name, but they didn't add fairy Pokemon until Pokemon X and Y Generation 5. So it took them a long time. But yeah, I'll give it A. Jigglypuff is like a good Pokemon, but then all these are unnecessary. Oh, but chat, this is an S tier right here. Wait, what's this called? This isn't Ninetales. This is Ninetales. This is, oh, Vulpix. Vulpix is an S tier. And then Ninetales is a really good evolution, but I don't think it's not as iconic. I'll give it, I think it's another B tier. Yeah, Ninetales is another B tier. It's not correct. Like, I don't think about Ninetales, but I do think about Vulpix. And then Zubat. Zubat's a A tier, but it's another one with like a bad evolution. Like Golbat doesn't change anything. It literally just gets a wider mouth and eyes. I'm now realizing like a lot of these, the older Pokemon evolutions were either like really good or really bad. Well, not bad, but like lazy. Like nothing changed. Like, even with Oddish is pretty good. I think the Oddish line is good. Oddish is, like, one of my favorite Pokemon, just because when I was little, when I used to draw Pokemon, I would always draw Oddish, because Oddish is really easy to draw. I'm actually going to give Oddish A tier. Oddish is so underrated. Like, a lot of the underrated Pokemon aren't underrated anymore. Like, Vulpix isn't really underrated anymore. Not all these are pretty popular. But like Oddish, no one ever likes Oddish. Oddish is a good Pokemon though. Gloom, I never liked Gloom. Gloom is C tier. And then Vileplume. I never cared about Vileplume. I always forget. I know Oddish evolves into Gloom. And then I have to think, but then I remember Vileplume. And then I think there's another thing Oddish can evolve into. Like, instead of Vileplume, it'll evolve into something else. But Oddish and Gloom are the only ones I remember, and I don't like Gloom. So Oddish gets A tier, but then the evolutions are bad. Paris is another pretty underrated one. It's not that good though. I'll give it B tier. Parasect, another pretty lazy evolution. Like it just gets one giant mushroom on its back, and then its eyes get changed, I guess. I like Yu-Gi-Oh more. Why would you like Yu-Gi-Oh more? I guess maybe the card game's better. But the Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have any, like... I mean, it probably does have some rare cards, but, like, the TCG is just different. Like, when you buy Pokemon cards, most people don't care about the damage on the cards. They just care about, like the actual cards themselves. Whichever ones look the best, look the coolest. Like, when you open a Pokemon pack, you want hits. With Yu-Gi-Oh is, like, people actually play the game. But, chat, does Yu-Gi-Oh even have any expensive cards? What's the most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh card? And then we have... What's this one? Venonat? Oh, Venonat. And then Venomoth. Venonat... I kind of like Venonat. I've given a lot of them B tier. I think I might actually give it A tier. It's a good bug Pokemon. But then this is so basic. It's just it's just a moth. That's, yeah. So I'll give it C tier. Diglett, chat. I think Diglett's an S tier. But then Dugtrio, it's pretty basic, but I'll give it B tier. Dugtrio is pretty good. Meowth is a good one. Meowth is a Liepard. How do you say it? It's like leopard with an I. I think it's Liepard. Oh wait, no, that's a different Pokemon. This is Persian. Persian's like, I guess C tier is like on the bad side. B tier is on the good side. It's not bad, but like it's not necessary. But I mean, it would be like, people would want Meowth to have an evolution if it didn't have one. But then if it did have, like, it does have this one, no one cares about this. I think I actually am gonna give it C tier, because no one, I always forget that this is like a thing. Like, this is another Pokemon where I like forget it has evolutions. Like, Zubat's the same. What's another Pokemon where I forget it evolves? Maybe Paris. Like, Pokemon like that, like the evolutions don't matter. Ooh, chat. Psyduck? Is Psyduck an S tier? Pokemon cards are more expensive than Yu-Gi-Oh's? Yeah, because people care about Pokemon cards more. I love Poliwrath. Yeah, Poliwhirl and Poliwrath and like all those are some of the best. Oh, and Shelter, I think? Shelter and what's this one? Whatever this one is, I think it starts with a C. Maybe not. These ones are good too. But, chat, is Psyduck an S tier? Psyduck, I think, is an S tier. Psyduck's an S tier. Golduck's a B tier, I think. Mankey's a B tier. Primeape is also a B tier. And then Growlithe. Growlithe is, like, the most A tier Pokemon ever. I don't think it's a C, like an S tier, because it's just like a fire dog. But it's also, it's a good Pokemon. And then Arcanine, I think Arcanine's also an A tier. Bro, name me one person that is obsessed with Pokemon. Like, every Yu-Gi-Oh player cares about their cards. Yeah, every Pokemon player cares about their cards. Or every Pokemon collector, I guess. But Pokemon's way more successful than Yu-Gi-Oh, because it's not for no reason. And then Poliwhirl, I think is just an A tier. But then this one, chat, is this Politoed? Politoed is an S tier. And then Poliwrath, I think it's a pretty lazy these are all pretty lazy evolutions, but they do get better and they do change. I think Poliwrath is an A tier for me. But this is the best one. This is definitively the best one. It's like a tadpole, and then apparently this is supposed to be... Chat, this is apparently supposed to be a frog, because this is a tadpole, because it has a tail. And, it's called Poliwag. And then Politoed, which makes sense. Well, but it doesn't look like a toad that much. There was that, like, in Gen 9, I think there's another toad that kind of looks... it has the same build. It's like green. I don't know what it's called. Poliwhirl. Yeah, Poliwhirl. Politoed's a different one. Oh, Politoed is it evolves from this, but it's a different one. Okay, so Poliwhirl. Okay, that makes more sense then. It's not a toad. Okay, Poliwhirl. And then Poliwrath. Poliwrath, though, just gets more mad. And then maybe it's a fighting type. But yeah, Poliwhirl is like one of the best Gen 1 Pokemon. Sorry for not talking, I'm helping someone. No, you're good, man. You don't have to talk in a same... Streams are meant for, like, second monitor. Streams are, like, second monitor content. I think that's how it should be. Like, throw on a stream when you're doing something else. Or you're just chilling. And then we have Abra. Abra, I think... Just basic Abra is B tier. I think, chat, like I was saying, Abra's one where, as it evolves, it just keeps getting better. Because then Kadabra is an A tier, and then Alakazam, I think Actually, I think Alakazam... Chat, is Alakazam S tier or A tier? Cause the Mega Alakazam's really good. I love Gigantamax Kingler. Bro, Gigantamax Kingler is so good. I wish they had the like Pokemon forms on here. Like the Megas and the Gigantamaxes, cause like, bro, this is so good. Gigantamax Kingler is pretty good. It's kind of they don't change much, but that's how the form should be. Like, I think form should be like the gimmicks. They call them gimmicks, like Mega Evolution and stuff. I think it should be like kind of like a 4th evolution, but not all the way. Like, they shouldn't change that much. Gigantamax Kingler is pretty nice though. I do like that one. And then we have Machop. I think Machop is an A tier. I think these are all A tier. This is a good evolution. I'm just realizing though, like, they don't change much. It's just like, this is like a fighting kid, and then like a fighting man, and then a fighting man, except he has like 4 arms. Like, they don't change much in these old evolutions. Bellsprout. Bellsprout is a S tier for me. And then the evolutions are bad though. Like, I'll give this B tier. This isn't that bad. But, like, I feel like they're kind of devolving. Like, so first he has legs. And then he loses his legs, but he's just a giant head. And then he's a giant head, but this looks harder to eat because his mouth is, like, all the way up here. And he can't move food to his mouth. But I guess he gets a tail, so I guess that's something. He can maybe use the tail to move food into his mouth. But I feel like he's progressively getting worse. And the evolution, like, this to this, nothing changes. I guess he gets teeth and a tail. In the game, I feel like it feels like more because you're looking at it for longer, but nothing changes that much. Okay. Tentacool and Tentacruel. I think that's their names. Tentacool is a B tier, but then the evolution, I like this because the eyes are actually on the bottom, and it's like, I like this one. It's not that crazy, it's just a jellyfish, but it's a good one. And then Geodude. Geodude is an S tier. Graveler is an A tier. Golem is probably also an A tier. And then chat. Ponyta and Rapidash, are they A tier or S tier? I think A tier. I'll put both of them in A tier though. A tier, A tier. Slowpoke. Okay, the Ghost Dex entries are just awful. Most of them have to. Yeah, the Ghost. What's the one with like Drifloon? The Drifloon where it like takes kids and like puts them in the afterlife or something. Let me pull up Drifloon. Drifloon's the one people always talk about. Drifloon Pokédex entry. Key entries. Known to pull children towards the afterlife, with some entries stating it dislikes heavy children. It is referred to as a signpost for wandering spirits in Pokemon Violet. But it's just a balloon. Why is the lore so deep? The like Pokemon gets so dark if you look at the Pokédex entries. Like this is where all the creepypasta stuff comes from. Well, that's the one people always talk about. What's up, Styknike? Okay, Slowbro or Slowpoke. Slowpoke, I think, is another S tier. There's a lot of good Pokemon. But then Slowbro is super lazy, but that kind of chat. I'm not gonna move it down because it's a lazy Pokemon. Like, the Slowpoke is meant to be lazy. So, the evolution should be lazy, because it's just a thing bites its tail. And then chat, I will say though, the Pokédex entry says that this is a Shelder, but that's not what Shelder looks like at all. This is a Shelder, and then this is saying that the Shelder is biting its tail. That is not what a Shelder looks like, but I'll take it. Remember W tier? Bro, I do remember W tier, but I don't even know, like, chat, there's so many good Pokemon. I guess, chat, for W tier, I'll make sure it's a, it's an underrated Pokemon, so it won't be a starter or something like that. It won't be Pikachu, it won't be an evolved starter. And then for F tier, so at the end, chat, we will do W tier, and then we'll also do an F tier. Because I'm not going to put any in F tier. I don't think there is. Like, in Gen 1, there probably isn't actually, like, a F tier Pokemon, so that's why we're going to have to choose one. Out of these, which one is the worst? That will go in F tier. And then out of these, excluding the starters, which one is a W tier? Like, what's an underrated Pokemon that's a W tier? I think I might automatically put all these and Pikachu into W tier because they're all so good. Maybe not even. I might exclude Pikachu. Jinx. Jinx is bad. Bro, Jinx is weird. Oh, Jinx might be an F tier. Yeah. It's like Jinx and Miltank are like the weirdest Pokemon. Not even worse, just weird. Dead by Daylight stream would be good. Bro, I'll play that, but only if someone gifts it to me. And then what are these? Magnemite? Magnemite's another B tier. Magneton. There's just 3 of them. That's a C tier. That might even be a D tier. I think that is a D tier. It's so lazy. There's just 3 of them. Like Diglett. Diglett needs an evolution, and there's not a good Diglett evolution. So that's why I put Dugtrio as B. But this is just literally the same thing 3 times. And it doesn't start out good. I don't want there to be 1 of them. Why would I want there to be 3 of them? Farfetch, though? Farfetch is underrated. Farfetch is an S tier. Doduo. Doduo is a B tier. Dodrio is a good evolution. Cause like the whole thing of Doduo is that there's 2, so then an evolution being 3, that makes sense. And then the heads start fighting more. Okay. Chat. These are like, this is of F tier right here. Okay, so Seal. Is this Seal or is this Dewgong? I think this one's Dewgong. Seal is it's just a Seal. I think it's Seal. Seal is D tier. And then this one, Dewgong doesn't change anything. It just like, it loses this thing around its mouth. It gets rid of it, and then it flips its teeth upside down. This looks like it evolves into this. But, like, it doesn't. Yeah, D tier. Okay, Grimer, people just love, I like Grimer. But then Muck doesn't change anything. Muck looks like it's getting worse. Because there's less of it, it's smaller. And then it looks like it's more in pain. So, this one's going in C tier. Actually, no, this is another D tier. It's a terrible evolution. And then we have Shelter. Shelter is a good one. Shelter's A tier. Cloyster. Yeah. Cloyster is what this one's named. A tier. Ghastly. A tier. I think these are all... Gengar is an S tier. I think Haunter is also an S tier. Actually, no. These are both A tier. This is an S tier. Onix. Onix is so good, bro. Onix is... Chat, I remember, chat. When I was little, this was like, pretty early when, like, Pokemon Go was, like, just made. It was, like, maybe a few months after Pokemon Go was, released. There were a bunch of Onixes. I think I was done playing soccer. I played soccer when I was little, for a little bit. And then Pokemon Go, I remember catching Onix in Pokemon Go. Yeah, but Onix is a S tier. Onix is a good one. And then, what's this one? Hypno? I like Hypno. Hypno's a good one. Hypno's another one where I found him in Pokemon Go. And then, what's this one called? Missing No? Is this, no, this isn't Missing No. I don't know why I said that. This is the one where there's like it's like creepy. People say this one's creepy. So I'll give this one an A tier as well. You like, oh, is it, this one's Hypno. This is Drowsy. Yeah, Drowsy and Hypno. Okay. Yeah, those are both good ones. Krabby. Krabby's a B tier. And then Kingler. Chat, Kingler's not too lazy of an evolution, because in the game, I feel like it's more, you can tell more. Like, this claw is massive. I think I might even give this one an A tier, because it is better. Okay, Voltorb's already a lazy Pokemon. And then Electrode just flips him upside down and then makes him happy. Yeah, that's a bad one. Oh, Execute? Execute is like, chat. What is it? Onyx, Drowsy, and Execute. I remember these. These were always in Pokemon Go. I would always be finding all three of these in Pokemon Go. Execute's an A tier. Exeggutor, the OG Exeggutor is so bad. Alolan Exeggutor is so good though. That's the one where it's like super tall. I think it's canonically like 20 feet tall. Cubone's a good one. Cubone is like, is Cubone S tier? I think Cubone's S tier. But then, what's this one? This is the Marowak. I don't know why it's called that. It's so bad, cause, chat, so the story of Cubone is that, like, its mom passed away, so it wears the skull, which is, like, really sad. But then, how does it evolve with the skull on there, and why does the skull change? It doesn't make sense. So, I'm giving this C tier. And then, I like these ones. Oh, wait. Well, I don't know why I did that. Hitmonchan is A tier. Hitmonlee, I think, is S tier. This one I like a lot. This one's just a fighter. But Hitmonlee's good. Lickitung. Lickiting's a funny one. Lickiting's B tier. Coughing. I like Coughing. Coughing's A tier. I mean, I don't like Coughing. I like the Pokemon Coughing. And then Wheezing. Wheezing's pretty good, but Wheezing's B tier. B tier is still good, but it's not crazy good. Rhyhorn. Chat, Rhyhorn was the first Pokemon to ever be created. But there's like 4 Pokemon that are the first Pokemon, because Bulbasaur is the first Pokemon in the Pokédex. Rhyhorn's the first Pokemon that was created, like, the first Pokemon that was drawn and created by, like, the Pokemon creator. And then Mew is, like, has, like, all the genetics of the Pokemon. I don't think Mew's the first Pokemon. I think if you're asking what's the first Pokemon, it comes down to Arceus and Rhyhorn. Because in lore, Arceus, like, created all the other Pokemon, but then Rhyhorn is the first Pokemon created in real life. So is it Arceus or is it Rhyhorn? Which one came first? I don't think it's Mew, because Mew is, like, Mew's one of the first Pokemon, like, in lore. And then Bulbasaur is just in the Pokédex, though. It's not the first Pokemon, to be created. But it comes down to Rhyhorn, because Rhyhorn's in real life, Arceus is in lore. It was not Rhyhorn that came first, it was Rhydon. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Same thing. Same difference. Is this Rhydon? Rhydon's like a B tier, I think. There's B tier is just like mid, but on the better side of mid. Like a B. Like, I think that's what B is in general. It's like average. Average, but like on the good side of average. Chansey. Chansey's another one that's just like a little pink, cute Pokemon. It's better than these, though, so I'll give it B tier. Tangela. Tangela's a good one. I'm realizing Tangela has an evolution. There's a lot of Pokemon on here that, like, evolve. Like, what's the one? The one, yeah, this evolves. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon on here that evolve, but they don't evolve in Gen 1. Like, in Gen 1, they couldn't evolve. It was like the next Pokemon game, they gained an evolution. Kangaskhan? Kangaskhan? How do you say its name, chat? Someone write out, how do you, like, pronounce this? But this is a good one. I feel like this one's kind of underrated. It's in a lot of the games, so I assume a lot of people like it, but this is an S tier Pokemon. That's a really good Pokemon. Seahorse? What is this? Is its name? Its name isn't Seahorse, right? I like this one, though. These are pretty good. Goldeen. Goldeen's just a fish. Like, Magikarp, chat? Okay, Magikarp is, like, if you're actually playing the game, it's the worst Pokemon. But it is it's the best fish, like, design for a Pokemon. So I'm gonna give Magikarp, I think, A tier. Gyarados, I think, is an S tier, though. Gyarados is like... People love Gyarados. My dad, chat. So Gyarados, in Pokemon Go, to get Gyarados, you need 400 candies. And the way Pokemon Go works, when you catch a Pokemon, you get candies. And then when you walk, like, 1 kilometer, that gives you a candy. So, chat, my dad walked, like, probably so many miles to evolve this Magikarp into a Gyarados. And it was worth it, though, because Gyarados, however you say it, is one of the best Pokemon. Like, it's a really good Pokemon, so I'll give that S tier. Partially because of that story. My dad, he walked so much to get that. And then Staryu's a good one. Staryu's probably A tier, though. I don't think it's up there in S tier. It's pretty iconic, though. And then Starmie, probably a B tier. It's a good evolution, but it's not that good. And remember, chat, Mega Starmie in the new Pokemon game is the worst Mega evolution in the game. Mr. Mime is funny. Mr. Mime's A tier, I think. Scyther is an A tier. Jinx is an F tier. Why is this a Pokemon? Like, most of these Pokemon, like, it makes sense. I understand why they're in there. Like, even if it's basic. Like Zubat or, like, Goldeen. Like, it's just a fish. But Pokemon needs a fish. They need a cat. That's why they have Meowth. But why do they need this? Electabuzz. Electabuzz and Magma are S tier. I feel like they're not talked about very often. They're good, though. I feel like, chat, this has a pre-evolution, right? That was added? I'm pretty sure it does. But then, Electabuzz doesn't. Does this even have a pre-evolution? They look like they evolved from something. If they don't already have a pre-evolution, maybe they do, and I'm forgetting. But they should get one. Okay, Pinsir. Pinsir's another S tier. Pinsir's really cool. Pinsir and Scyther, I think, are like, you either get one or the other. They're both really good. I don't think Scyther does it for me. I would choose Pinsir over Scyther, but they're both really good. Tauros. Tauros is just a bison. I'll give it C tier. Like, it makes sense that you have a cat. It makes sense that you have, like, a mouse. Because a mouse is, like, a traditionally weak, like, animal. So it makes sense that you would have it in Pokemon. And then, like, Spearow makes sense because you have a bird. But then, like, why do you need a bison? Of all the animals to add in, why do you have a bison? Oh, Lapras. Lapras is an easy S tier. Ditto. Ditto's a... I think Ditto's... No, Ditto's a cool idea. I'll give it A tier. Eevee. Eevee's an S tier. Eevee is an S tier. The Eevee evolutions... Are these also S tier? I think Vaporeon is. But then these ones... I think these are also S tier, yeah. There's a lot of S tiers. That's why we need W tier. W tier is gonna have a lot of stuff in it too, though. W tier might have like 5 things. What's this one? Porygon. Porygon's a good one. Porygon's B tier. Ammonite. Ammonite's pretty basic. Ammonite and Amistar. These are like fossils. Chat, these are like fossils. Kabuto. The Kabuto. I like this one. This one's pretty good. I'll give it A. And I think I'll also give this one A. These are both pretty good. Aerodactyl. What's Aerodactyl? Aerodactyl? Is Aerodactyl an S tier? Aerodactyl probably is the best fossil, I think. Yeah, Aerodactyl gets S, I think. Snorlax gets S. The legendary birds, I think, are just A. They're just A. Actually, Zapdos, though. Zapdos is the best one. Zapdos gets S. And I remember, chat, Articuno was the first legendary I caught in Pokemon Go, and it was actually a crazy moment when I caught him. And I think he was probably the strongest on my team. One of the strongest. What's this one? Dratini? Dratini, I think an A. This one's pretty basic. C. Dragonite, though. Dragonite's an S. It was Dragonite? Yeah, Dragonite's an S. Dragonite's an S. Mewtwo. S. Mew is kind of basic. I think I'll just give it A. And then chat. Chat, the tier list isn't over. We're gonna choose 1 for F tier. And then we're gonna choose 5 for W tier. Well, we're really just choosing 1. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or actually, we're gonna do 6. Actually, yeah. No, let's do like 7. I think there's probably 2 on this list. There's multiple on this list that are W tier. So, chat. I want to choose something kind of underrated for W tier. I want to say Lapras. Lapras is a W tier. Lapras is one of the best Pokemon ever. I wish it had an evolution or something, though. And then chat. Let me line them up. Let me line up some of the best Pokemon. Snorlax, I think, is one of the best. Gengar, I think, is one of the best. Not Gyarados. Kangaskhan. Poliwhirl. I don't know about Poliwhirl. I don't think Poliwhirl. Vulpix. Eevee. Geodude. No. Maybe Onix. Rhyhorn. Yeah, I think... So chat. Rhyhorn to Snorlax. All these... I think maybe 2. Maybe 2. Maybe we choose 2 more. Because there's so many good ones. Chat. I think either Vulpix or Eevee. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna choose one more. But I'm gonna say... Vulpix... or Eevee. Which one is W tier? Which is W tier? Which one do you guys think is W tier? Vulpix or Eevee? I think it's one or the other. We can't have both. I was gone for like 15 minutes. What does HTL person do? I don't know. But I think I banned them. I timed them out. Okay, Eevee's winning. Okay, Eevee. Eevee is gonna be W tier. And then chat. Snorlax or Gengar? I think it comes down to these. Snorlax or Gengar? I'll put that as a poll. Which is W tier? And then while you guys decide that, we're gonna decide. I think we need one more F tier. Pidgeotto, really basic evolution. All these are like really bad or basic evolutions. Or this one is too. These are in general are bad. Electrode is just a Pokeball. Muck is probably the laziest evolution. No. Muck or Dugong. I think Muck and Dugong. No, not Muck. Because Muck... Okay, chat. When people think of Muck and Grimer, they say Muck, not Grimer. Because Muck is just a good name for this guy. Because he's just sludge. I don't think Muck is that bad. Muck as a name is good. I think I actually might... I'm gonna boost Muck back up to C tier. Because Muck, like, it's just a lazy evolution. But the Pokemon itself is good if we separate them. But then down here... What do we add down here? Magnemite. Magnemite's not that bad if you just think of the Pokemon. I think Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is another F tier. Because Jigglypuff is a perfect Pokemon. It doesn't need an evolution. And if it does get an evolution, it should be a good one. This is a bad evolution. So, I'll give it F tier. Like, even if this was just a Pokemon, I think it would still be F tier. So chat. Snorlax is winning by a lot. Only 20% voted Gengar. So only 1% voted Gengar. I think Gengar's an S tier Pokemon. But yeah, I guess Snorlax is W tier. And then if we're putting these in order, I think it has to be Charizard, Pikachu. After that, Blastoise. Yeah, Blastoise. Eevee. Venusaur. Snorlax. Lapras. If these are in order. None of these are in order. These are just in the order of I ranked them. But W tier, these are in order, like, the best to worst. This is best to worst. Charizard to Lapras. Ben, can you check out my new post I did on my channel? I sure can. Because we're finished. There's some stuff I want to react to. Your new community post. A dog and a cat. Is this your dog? I feel like I've seen this meme before. Okay. HTO, you gotta chill or you're getting banned. Yeah. Okay. Chat, there's a lot of stuff I want to react to. I mean, this will probably be a pretty long stream. But, so there's all these I want to react to. Easiest and hardest ranks in video games. Rakai, streaming's new problem child. And I think it's up to these two. One of these I want to react to first. We're going to react to both of them, but which do I react to first? I'll just say Rakai or ranks in games. And then there's also a Mr. Beast video someone wanted me to react to. Because on my chat, on my Discord server, I have a channel. If you want me to react to something, put the video in that channel. Or even if it's a meme you want me to react to live on stream, put that in that channel on Discord. Join the Discord, put it in that channel, and I'll react to it live sometime. If I find it good. There's a Mr. Beast video someone wanted me to react to. Okay, there's actually two on here, I think. Wait. I'm in the wrong channel. Okay. Trapped on an island until I build a boat. So, this one, people want me to react to. So I'll save this to watch later. Okay, ranks in games is winning. So, we're gonna watch the easiest and hardest ranks in video games. Chat, what are your predictions for this? I think Fortnite... What's the hardest rank in Fortnite called? Like, Unreal? Or Godlike? Whatever it's called. Fortnite... The hardest rank in Fortnite is, like, pretty easy. And then the hardest rank in League, that's definitely gonna be the hardest one. So, Fortnite's gonna be the easiest. League is gonna be the hardest. That's my prediction. I can't even think of that many other ranks. I know there's more, but... Chat, let's react to this. This looks like a banger video. I think this is like, yeah, this is a year old. So, credit to Swim. He's only got 3K subs, but this looks like a fire video.
What are the easiest and hardest ranks to
Fortnite Unreal? Yeah, Unreal. That's what it's called.
reach in video games? In this video, I'll be ranking 9 of the most competitive games on a tier list from S to F. At the end, I'll crown one rank as the easiest and one as the hardest rank to reach.
So is S easy? Is S easy or is S hard? Like, is S the hardest or the easiest?
To make sure your favorite game doesn't end up in F tier, it needs to tick 3 boxes. It must have a high skill ceiling that encourages mastery. It needs to have a strategic aspect to it, meaning it demands complex decision making, and it needs to have an intense player interaction.
Yeah, I feel like Fortnite Unreal is way too easy. Especially for the scale of Fortnite. Like, almost anyone can get the Unreal, I feel like. If you play enough.
That keeps every match...
Because, like, losing a rank in Fortnite, it might be harder than, like, gaining a rank in Fortnite. Like, I've heard that Diamond in Fortnite is harder than actually getting Unreal.
Unpredictable and high stakes. Supersonic Legend, or SSL for short, is Rocket League's highest rank. At first glance, the game...
Rocket League, I bet, is hard. Rocket League is gonna be... Assuming S tier is hardest, which I think it is, it's probably S or A.
It looks simple. Score more goals than the other team before the game ends. If it's tied, it goes to overtime until one team scores. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's one of the most mechanically demanding games out there, if not the most.
Fortnite is... not Fortnite. Rocket League is so hard. Rocket League is probably one of the hardest games.
It's a game like no other, where every player...
Because Fortnite, like, anyone can play Fortnite, even if there's a high skill ceiling. There's a low skill floor. Rocket League is like, there's a high skill ceiling, but also a high skill floor.
But that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's
Ooh, I think I
where
skipped.
every player starts at the same level by learning the basics, because there aren't any transferable skills like shooter games. Toy car soccer is a unique game. In fact, at the highest level,
Oh yeah, that's true. You can only get good at Rocket League from playing Rocket League. Like no other game. I mean, other games will help you a little bit, like with like reaction time and like just like thinking about the physics and maybe some car games. But like Rocket League is probably one of the most unique games. And it's like you won't learn how to play Rocket League from other games.
looks like a completely different game. The high
Ben, do you ever plan to stream on Twitch? I am live on Twitch right now. Just no one in my chat, but I'm live on Twitch right now.
skill ceiling comes from mastering not only the flashy mechanics, but especially
I
the
always stream
basics.
on Twitch.
Dribbling, aerial,
Even if I don't get any viewers on Twitch, when I want to download my streams, Twitch downloads streams faster. So, I mean, that's just a reason to stream on Twitch.
rotations, passing, which
That's basically the only reason I do it.
is underrated, by the way. Consistency, defense, decision-making, and the hardest of them all, open nets. But it's not all brawn, no brain. You need to learn rotations for offense and defense. And other things like shadow defense, kickoff strategies,
Yeah,
teamwork,
Rocket League
and
better
ball
be
possession.
S.
The only aspect of luck is the demolition spawn. Notably, the game isn't over until the ball touches the ground. So if you're down by 1 and the clock hits 0, there's still a possibility to win.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. When the clock goes down to 1, the game, you still can play the game. You just can't let the ball touch the ground.
Panda puts it a long way, and it's almost there. Just
Like, they win this, I think.
Bounces into the corner. Energy still around. Justin is there for the shot. Justin! This is
That's gotta be like the craziest Rocket League clip I've ever seen.
With most players being in plat, only 0.01% of players are SSL. And if your teammates stop
So most people are in plat or gold. And then, yeah, more like, it's harder to be in bronze than to be in platinum.
throwing your games, maybe that'll increase that stat to 0.0100001. With all that being said, SSL gets a nice comfy spot in S tier. The debate for the
Okay,
hardest
S tier.
rank is usually between Rocket League's SSL
Okay, so Rocket League was S tier. League of Legends is also gonna be S tier. I know for a fact. Like, when you think of hard video games, you think of League of Legends. I haven't actually played League, but I know it's hard. I think I tried Dota one time. Dota 2. And that was hard.
and League of Legends
That's
Challenger.
pretty much the same thing, right?
It's been one of the most popular games of all time, and is probably the biggest in esports. At its base, 2 teams of 5 battle it out on a map called Summoner's Rift. To win, you destroy the enemy's base before they destroy yours. Each base has a series of turrets and waves of minions that constantly spawn. League is one of the most strategically demanding games on the list, and also has a massive skill ceiling.
Yeah, League is almost all strategy. I don't think there's like barely any mechanics.
The combination of intricate mechanics, constant meta shifts, and high player interaction means only the most dedicated players can reach the high ranks. It's probably the most complicated game. There are over
Yeah, we got people on Twitch now.
169 champions with unique abilities. A good player has to understand
Yeah,
what each of them do.
I think that's what makes it so hard. There's so many different, like, things to play as, which makes it harder for, like, just choosing what to play as. And then if you're fighting against opponents, you have to know every single one.
How they play against other champions and what counters what.
Yeah.
You need to know your champion inside out. Understand your lane opponent, adapt your build to your team and the enemy team, maintain map awareness, secure objectives, and communicate with your team. All of this while clicking at lightning speed, spamming abilities, and dealing with one of the most notoriously toxic communities
There's, like, no luck in this game. The only luck is if you're queuing with, like, randoms.
in gaming. If you
Which is on, like, every game.
can do all that, you might only reach Emerald before going mentally insane, if you aren't already. Most players sit around bronze, silver, and gold, while only 0.015% sit at the top of the ranked ladder.
Yeah, League is like the chess of video games.
Challenger. at
It's
S
like if Fortnite is Candy Crush, or not Candy Crush, Candyland, then this is chess.
tier. Now getting into the shooter
If
games.
Fortnite wouldn't be Candyland, it would be like, I don't know, like Shoots and Ladders or something with strategy, maybe Monopoly.
One of the oldest games around, CS:GO. Global
Okay,
Elite is the
CS:GO.
highest rank achievable. CS
I always
is a
forget that
first-person
this.
shooter video.
I always forget this has like ranked because their rank works differently, right? It's like top. The way theirs worked is like you're like top 10K. It's not like diamond, gold, bronze, whatever it is in like most games. It's like you're the top 1,000 players, which I think is better, because then it's like only a certain percentage of the player base can ever be this rank. It's not like you just play enough and then you can get the rank.
Game that is based on search and destroy. There are two teams, A and B. The goal of Team A is to plant the bomb and defend the bomb until it explodes. And Team B has to defend bomb sites and defuse the bomb if it is planted. The structure of CS is that there are 10 players in the server, meaning each team has 5 players. The game is played until one team wins 16 rounds. In regular gameplay, there are 30 rounds played.
I think this is probably the best esport game. Because anyone can watch it, anyone can understand it, but then it's all mechanics. I mean, it's not all mechanics. It's equally mechanics and strategy. Like, Rocket League, he showed Rocket League. Rocket League has some strategy, but I think Counter-Strike probably has more. Like, Rocket League focuses more on mechanics. League focuses more on strategy. Counter-Strike's a good balance, and it's understandable to watch. But, like, watching League, like, I probably could not watch League of Legends and understand what's going on.
If necessary, there is overtime that is played until a winner is declared.
Look at the time, there's 7 seconds, they've got the bomb. They're trying to build pyramids, but there's no more play. Stewie's won the round.
Chat, can you hear a vacuum in the background?
It goes to overtime.
The principles of the game are pretty straightforward, and your
Well, now the vacuum's off, so you won't be able to hear it.
skill isn't limited by the game's mechanics. It has simple physics, simple objectives, simple maps, and it's not that hard to shoot, unlike other games. And because it's so simple, it leaves room for skill and teamwork to be the main elements of the game.
Yeah, basically what I said. This guy's making all the same points as me, except he's like running his through ChatGPT and making it sound more professional.
However, the movement mechanics add depth and nuance. For me,
Imagine Ben live streaming on TikTok. Well, I have a TikTok, but no one watches it.
backbone of competitive play and entire communities.
There's no reason. There was just my YouTube Shorts on there.
Mastering elements like counter-strafing, recoil control, precise utility placement, b-hopping.
Wait, I realized I can share you on Twitch. Yeah, I have donations on Twitch. I have donations on Twitch and on YouTube. Yo, we got 7 people on YouTube. Yo, not on YouTube, on Twitch. Because, chat, the way Twitch works, the more viewers you have, the more you'll get. Because now I'm probably towards the top of the category I'm streaming on. I'm streaming on Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green because what I was doing a tier list, so that's why I'm streaming on that category. Yeah, I'm like towards the top now. So now more people are gonna join up.
Game sense, decision making, and teamwork is essential for success. Out of the
Anyways, back to the actual video.
millions of players in CS, just 1.2% of the player base reach global elite, A tier. It's heavily debated that Valorant is just a copy-paste of CS. Radiant is the highest rank in Valorant.
Yeah, CS is like easier. Like, CS is more mechanics based. If you play other games, you can get good at CS. Like, if you play Valorant, you can get good at Counter-Strike. Because it's it's kind of doing the same thing. It's aiming. Aiming is the main thing you need to know. And you learn that in a lot of games.
Basic 5v5.
Everyone is in Twitch? I guess so. Yo, chat, if you're on Twitch, join Twitch and on YouTube, and just mute one and watch on whatever one you want to watch on.
Shooter where one team must plant
So I keep the viewers on both.
spike, which is basically a bomb, and the other team has to defuse it, just like CS. However, unlike CS, each character is an agent and has unique
Is Valorant higher skill or lower skill because of the abilities? I would say it's lower skill, or about the same.
abilities that require understanding and practice to use effectively. Utility is what makes Valorant Valorant. Believe it or not, there's actually more to it than just getting flashed every 3 seconds. You block vision, force the enemy team to leave a position, try to get a kill, obtain information about where or where not the opponents are, delay a push, and so on. Learning how to combine these abilities with gunplay adds a layer of complexity. Besides the basic focus on shooting mechanics,
I guess it
including
does.
recoil,
I don't like Valorant chat though. I don't like Valorant. I kind of want to try Valorant live on stream to see how bad it is. Because I know it's not that bad. But like, why would you play Val when you could play Counter-Strike or Overwatch? If you like hero shooters, play Overwatch. If you like Counter-Strike, or if you like hero shooters, play Counter-Strike. Or not hero shooters. Just like basic FPS games. Just play Counter-Strike. I guess if you want something in the middle, play this. But like, couldn't you play R6? R6 is kind of like this.
Control, aim, and crosshair placement.
Okay, people, I had a community post. People do want me to try Valorant live. So maybe I'll try it next stream or something. I think you need Riot Games. You need the Riot Games launcher to do it. So I'll see if I can set that up.
There's also an ecosystem. After each round, you get a certain amount of credits, with which you buy your weapons and abilities. To capitalize off of this, players must strategically plan how they spend their credits for the best possible outcome, just like CS. To balance all of this strategic board game in the back of your head while actively playing an FPS is no easy task. Mastering these requires a ridiculous amount of skill.
But you also have abilities. I feel like it kind of evens out and just makes it the same amount of skill as Counter-Strike.
Sitting in gold and silver, only a measly 0.02%.
I'm a little bit biased though. I prefer Counter-Strike over Valorant, like.
Reach the top
Completely.
of the ranked ladder. Radiant gets A tier along with its
Okay,
sibling.
yeah. So it's the same. Okay.
Overwatch is an interesting game. and
Overwatch.
one of the most interactive. To win, you have to complete the objective based on the map, where 2 teams of 6.
Yeah, Overwatch is probably about the same. Maybe a little bit harder because there's more stuff you have. Like, there's more characters you have to think about. Like, that's what makes the league so hard. Is there's so many characters. Valorant, I don't think has that many heroes. So there's not that many though that it would make a crazy difference. And then there's also like more. I feel like the abilities in this are better, so it kind of evens out. Maybe it's harder though. I think it would still be an A tier though. I don't think it's S tier.
Pete, sometimes you have to push a robot. Other times you have to push or defend the payload. There are 3 classes you can play as.
All right, I'm gonna go to Twitch, bro. There's so many people on Twitch now.
Tank, damage, and support. Each has their own kit of abilities and unique ultimate. You need to learn and know each one down to the T and know which hero counters which.
Yeah.
Overwatch is
But there's not that many heroes, so it's not too hard.
the hardest game to aim in. People are constantly changing heights. Every hero fires extremely differently.
Oh,
Movement
I
is
didn't think about that.
absolutely busted. Hitboxes
I haven't played ranked Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch that much, but I played it a little bit.
are inconsistent and abilities are weird to play around. Compared to the games where aim is consistent, Overwatch is a whole other story. At the highest level, everything is faster, and the meta constantly changes and you have to keep up. Strategy-wise, you need to know many things. Team comps, timing, positioning,
Yeah.
plays.
Okay, now the way he's describing it, I feel like maybe it's an S tier. It is real hard. It is a very hard game.
can flank or hold an angle.
But you could say that about every single game he's talked about. None of these games are easy.
There are also little things you need to know. For instance, if 4 people on your team
Like,
die,
to become top tier at any game, I feel like it's the same, like, it's gonna be insanely hard, no matter what game it is. Even if it's, like, a very low-skill game, being the most skilled at it is still gonna be insanely hard.
on point, including your support, you should just die as well. If you try to survive, you're just feeding and giving the enemy team ult charge. The reason for this is because it's
So, what do you guys think Marvel Rivals is? Because that game feels a little bit easier. Is Rivals? I feel like Rivals is maybe B tier.
more valuable than trying to survive 4 seconds longer. Respawn alone and
Third person aiming, I feel like is easier.
leave your team in a 5v6. Instead, you should die instantly. That way, you can reset back into a new 6v6 fight. Also, please don't go in alone and ult in a 1v6. It never works. Before, the highest rank was Grandmaster, but in Season 9, Blizzard added a new rank, Champion, just above Grandmaster. With over 35%
and then
of
Champion?
players stuck in gold, just 0.07 of players make it to Champion. Since this new rank was added,
Wait, that's like 3 times higher than it is in Valorant. So is this gonna be... That still sounds really hard though. I'd say it's probably about the same. Probably still A tier.
pushed everyone down a rank. Players reportedly
Is it? There better be an... I hope there's an F tier in this video.
responded with difficulties.
Because I want to know what is F tier. Because Fortnite's not that. Like, I'd say Fortnite's like a D tier, maybe a C tier. I don't think Fortnite's an F tier. But there probably are F tier games that are so easy to like rank up in. Like Roblox Rivals. Roblox Rivals, I bet, is so easy.
Up. Champion gets a nice spot in A tier. Grandmaster is the highest possible ranking in chess and needs no introduction. Apart from the world champion,
chess.
GM is the highest type
Chess is S tier. Chess is the hardest game.
a chess player can attain. At first glance, chess seems just like another strategy board game, but imagine this for just the first 4 moves. There are over 300.
So I heard Jinxie's gonna start trying to learn chess. I saw like he was looking at what's his name? The like the biggest chess YouTuber or streamer or something. He's got like 1,000 elo or whatever. The high, like super high elo in chess, which is like elo is like high ranks. Jinxie might learn chess, and that would be crazy. I bet he could, because he plays R6 and like a lot of strategy games. I think he could get good at chess.
10 billion different possible combination of moves. By the 10th move, this number has increased to 169 billion. That's 169.
We have got to the point.
Wait. What did he say? 169 billion? What increased that much?
27 zeros. Mechanics-wise, chess is relatively simple. To win, you have to checkmate the
There's no mechanics in chess. Like, mechanics are like aiming, like that's like a physical thing. Chess is just strategy.
opponent. Chess requires mastering a vast array of strategies,
At
patterns,
least that's what when I think of mechanics, that's what I'm talking about. But I guess, oh, maybe if he's talking about like learning, like what every piece does, like that's pretty easy.
openings, and concepts that are essential for high-level play. Spatial reasoning is particularly challenging. To put it into perspective, pro players can spend almost a whole hour before making a single move in a classical chess game. Additionally, chess
Because you have to predict what the other person's gonna do, but you also can't because so much stuff happens. And they could do anything, and then they do the same to you. There's so much stuff you have to think about. That's why AI is so good, because the AI can analyze every possible move. That's just like almost impossible for a person.
can be expensive, both in time and money. Achieving mastery demands significant time. Becoming a grandmaster takes years and years of dedicated practice and expert coaching. And even then, sometimes it's still out of reach. Competitive play often involves travel, which adds to the costs, and entry fees for tournaments can be substantial. Not only that, but you must practically dedicate yourself to the game while earning pennies from
Well, I didn't think about entry cost, yeah.
earnings, putting Grandmaster at S tier. Fortnite, the most popular battle royale
Okay,
game.
Fortnite. Fortnite is like a C tier or a D tier. It's so easy to rank up in. I mean, it's not easy. You have to play a lot, but that's all you have to do. You don't actually have to be that good.
And the most unique.
And you could even just be carried by, like, sweats and do nothing. Like, there's the YouTuber Laserbeam. He did that. Like, he did a speed run where he got to, like, Unreal in, like 3 hours, 2 hours. I don't know how long it was. But he speed ran getting to Unreal. And he's, like, he said himself, he's terrible at the game. But if you just squad up with like some pretty good players, you can easily win.
And let's be honest, we all played it. The game offers an easy entry point, but boasts an extremely high skill ceiling of any FPS, battle royale, or tactical shooter. Of course, you need incredible
It has a high skill ceiling, but to get to the hardest rank itself, like, it's not hard. If he says the percent, though, I bet it's a small percentage of players actually have it. But that doesn't actually, that's not people trying to get the rank, though. That's just people that have played Fortnite and have the rank.
blame, but the building is what really sets Fortnite apart from all the other games. Even after years of it being released, there are new mechanics that come out every season.
I didn't think about building.
Positioning, rotations, constant updates, meta changes, new maps every season, and arguably one of the most demanding decision-making games. It's not easy to stay at the top. Game sense and decision-making are crucial
If you just camp in bushes, Fortnite's so easy.
in Fortnite. You could have flawless strategy and movement, but a single mistake, like choosing
Like, not at this level where they're doing crazy builds, but like, zero builds, Fortnite's real easy. Like, any Battle Royale game, you can kind of just stay out of the fights and loot stuff for most of the game, and then at the end, maybe do like 1 or 2 fights.
the wrong heals, picking up a less effective weapon, or rotating through the wrong part of the map can come back and haunt you in the end game. I mean, just imagine over 30 people in the last zones, which are tiny little circles on the map. Absolute chaos. It's incredible how many micro
Now, chat, the thing I hate about competitive Fortnite, everyone's always in the storm, but then they do the weird thing with like the shield, where they start shielding or whatever. I don't know what they're doing, but I hate that you can survive in the storm in Fortnite. They should just completely, there should be no way to survive in the storm for more than like 5 seconds.
factors need to align for a win, unless luck is on your side. Each choice matters, and one misstep can snowball into a costly consequence later. However, Unreal, the highest rank isn't that difficult. Yes, the skill to be the best like a pro player is no joke whatsoever, but the ranking system is different. It's relatively easy to rank up, get a few kills, and make it past top 50. I mean, look at this guy. He made it there by not doing anything every single
Okay,
game.
that's, yeah.
Again, getting Unreal and being
Doing nothing in Fortnite actually makes the game easier than actually doing stuff. No other, like most other, like other Battle Royale games are like that, but most other games are not like that at all. Doing
the
nothing
best are two
will not help you win at all.
completely different things. Unreal gets A tier, but because of those reasons,
tier?
it gets
No.
bumped down to B tier.
Yeah, B tier. Okay.
StarCraft 2 is probably the most complicated
I'd say it's C tier. I feel like I could get to Unreal if I had the time and wanted to.
game. It's very in-depth and has a very
You
stable
literally you could just do nothing. You can camp in bushes and get to Unreal.
learning curve. Before you start a game, you can pick a race from the 3 that are available. The main objective of
Oh, StarCraft? I've heard of this game. This game's so... I don't even know what you do in this game, but I've heard it's crazy.
this game is pretty simple. Kill the opponent's structures and units.
Yo,
The game
everyone is
won.
on Twitch now. Bro. I mean, you can be on YouTube, though, and talk to people on Twitch. Because my chat is a combined chat. There's Twitch and YouTube on there.
By destroying all of your opponent's structures. At the start of a game, you have exactly 12 workers. They are there to mine the blue crystals called minerals for you. You will be able to build more workers, buildings, and of course, units. The core mechanics of this game can be divided into 2, micro and macro. Micromanagement is the process of controlling your units during the game. Macromanagement is the mechanic of getting your economy up to speed and getting a good army. While micro might not be as important as macro, it is still definitely something you need to know. Micromanagement is basically
Hopping
a
on
term used to
YouTube?
describe
Okay.
controlling your units. In this
Yeah, but
game,
why? Twitch is bigger than YouTube now. That never happens.
you want to make sure you use your units' abilities, position them right for engagement, and use the units you have available as much as you can. Honestly, it's a game that's relatively simple to learn, but much harder to master. And
Yes,
has
StarCraft. I've heard this game is insane.
one of the highest skill caps because there's always something you can be doing. In even an incredibly difficult game to perform well, like League of Legends, there is some downtime where you don't have to be doing something. Whereas StarCraft, there is like
Wait, did he show Geometry Dash? He was just showing a bunch of random games. Geometry Dash. Chat. Geometry Dash should add competitive mode. There's actually like a mod that's gonna add it. It looks so good. Geometry Dash competitive would actually be like the coolest thing ever. And it's simple to watch. Like, Geometry Dash is very simple to watch.
thing you can be doing in a fraction of a second to improve your situation. It's certainly up there in difficulty to master as far as competitive PvP games are concerned. What truly makes StarCraft complex is that your opponent is a human that has been given enough control in a world with many variables, which creates almost limitless possibilities. Grandmaster League. The league represents the top 200 players in each regions. In other words, the top 200 players in Master, the rank right below, are Grandmaster. S tier. Champion is the highest
Yep.
rank in Rainbow Six Siege. Siege is a team
Rainbow Six Siege, I'm gonna say this is probably A or S.
is shooter and has similar objectives to Valorant and CS. Some say that Siege
Yo,
has the steepest
thank you
learning
for the
curve.
follow.
When team plants the bomb, the other team defuses it. Each player can play as an operator that has unique abilities. Rainbow Six Siege thrives on
we got the
strategic
follower
depth,
goal
which
on Twitch.
requires an exceptional understanding of its huge map pool. Each map offers multiple levels, destructible walls, ceilings, and floors, creating an environment where adaptability is crucial. Unlike traditional shooters,
Yeah, you have to know the maps in this game. Like, most games, the maps don't matter that much. Like, it's good to know. Like, but most pro players will know them. The maps matter a lot.
the game's destruction mechanics mean that no angle or cover is permanently safe. Players must account for vertical play. Defenders can be attacked from above or below, and attackers can create new sightlines through reinforced walls. Knowing the maps is not just about memorizing room layouts, it's about understanding the flow of engagement and
Yeah.
anticipating where enemies may set up traps or ambushes, and predicting their rotations. Mistakes like choosing the wrong entry point or failing to control critical map areas can be
I still think he ranked Fortnite way too high. Fortnite is not hard if you want to play it boringly.
devastating. Mastery of these
And if you
elements
just want the rank, you probably wouldn't mind doing that.
separates casual players from high-level players. There is so much more to becoming good at Siege than just pure aim. You need various skills such as map knowledge, game
Yeah.
sense, tactics, intel gathering, and
Because that clip he just showed, I think he missed a few shots, but it's So skill.
Analyzing and communication,
Skill-based.
0.3% is in the highest rank, putting champion at
Wait,
the
0.3? That's pretty high. That's like 10 times higher than it is in Valorant. I'm only saying Valorant because that's the one I remember. I think that one was like 0.03.
tier. It's hard to decide which rank is the high.
That's a high level, but maybe that game is like only competitive or something, because a lot of people play Valorant and Counter-Strike just playing casual. So
To achieve, as every game
how do you follow on Twitch? Following is just like subscribing on YouTube, and then but like a subscriber on Twitch is like a member on YouTube.
is unique in its own way and requires thousands of hours of gameplay and practice to even be considered good. If push came to shove and one had to be decided as the most difficult, it would be Grandmaster in chess. Think about it. If you
Yeah.
had 10 years to play
Grandmaster in chess. Bro, I wish he had more games on here and had them like F tier and stuff. Like I want to see what is an F tier game. Like what out of these, which is the worst? What is like the easiest rank to get? Please endings? What are you talking about? What do you mean react to endings? The burnt peanut problem. Oh, I do want to react to this too. Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Fire Red, Nuzlocke, Bo. Everyone's doing that. I feel like every single YouTuber is doing that. Okay. The guy that told me to react to endings stopped typing in chat. So now I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean react to endings? Okay. Chat, I want to react to this. Just react? Okay. I guess I'll just react. Rakai streaming's new problem child. Chat, do we do Rakai or Burnt Peanut? I'll do one on Twitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, chat, go back to YouTube because I'm going to do a poll on YouTube. Rakai or Burnt Peanut? Which one do we react to? What's up, Cloak Halo? But I don't know why you guys all went to Twitch. There was no reason to do that. People like Twitch more. I don't know why, chat. Twitch is like there's more ads. The company itself is worse. There's more bots. I don't know why you would go to Twitch over YouTube. A lot of people say Twitch is better though, so I don't know. Okay, Rakai. Okay, I'll react to the Rakai one. Rakai, streaming's new problem child. Bro, I've heard Rakai, like, he started out wholesome, and now he's just insane. Like, actually, he's the worst AMP member. Okay, let's react to this. Credit to Luai. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, Rakai.
Online fame is like a tightrope act with a delicate balance to strike. A certain level of controversy can actually help, since it keeps your name in the headlines and drives up engagement and online interactions. However,
Is it, chat, people need to stop using the word controversial though. Like, is he controversial or does everyone hate him? I don't think anyone likes Rakai.
too much of it can lead you into a precarious spot where the audience might just get sick of you, especially if the situation in question might have the capacity to make you seem unlikable or difficult to support. And right now, the streamer who is feeling the agony of being in this predicament is Rakai. After making his name as a loudmouth kid with no filter, the novelty has begun to wear off for a lot of people, especially when
He's just annoying now.
he's been caught behaving in
He's not good at talking.
ways which go beyond just immaturity and teeter towards just straight up being a bad guy. And as the backlash mounts, the way that he's responding to it all is only reinforcing the beliefs of those who feel that this kid has got to go.
And he doesn't even like go to school. Like, he has to be a streamer. I feel a little bit bad for him, like, because he doesn't go to school. Maybe he does. I think he only goes to school like one day a week though. He just lives in a house with like, his parents don't even live in the same house as him. He lives with like Kai Cenat and stuff.
Kai's parents and his guardians. Clearly, he needs to get the fuck away from Tylil and Kai.
I feel like how have the police not come and like grabbed him? I feel like it shouldn't be legal for him to do what he's doing.
All those big streamers, because they do not have his best interest. Because if they did, he would not get away with half the shit he does. It's one thing to be immature. Yeah, he's 16, 17 years old. But it's another thing to be disrespectful as This nigga laughed at a homeless person eating by themselves. Why is your first instinct to laugh? The average
Yeah, that's crazy.
person would get sad seeing some shit like that. But like, you can't really point the finger at him. He's young. He needs somebody to tell him what's right for
Vakai's just reacting to this? But I never see streamers react to stuff like this about themselves.
him wrong. He needs a responsible adult.
F yourself. You ever speak on my name again? You don't f***ing know me. Wrong
Well, he just proved a point. He literally just proved a point.
with you. And second of all, nigga, I didn't laugh at the f***ing homeless man.
It's your boy Luesta, and this is how Rakai became the most controversial streamer out there today.
That should have been what he led with. He should have just immediately said that as soon as she said that in the TikTok.
Rakai's story starts like many others, with a kid who had bigger dreams of making it. From his early years, this brash youth from upstate New York was uploading content on a consistent basis. And looking back, it seems like he hasn't matured much beyond who he was at 12 years old.
I'm done. I'm done.
Probably because he didn't have any like mentors or adults to teach him.
Nigga, I'm a hot shit. NBA young boy shit, nigga. I'm finna come to your house and smack the f out of you. You don't understand me. My body's dangerous. Let me tell you something, dog.
What is he saying? This is just gibberish.
So my hair fake and shit. How my hair fake? Fuck out here. Who's gonna always try to hate on somebody? That is mad I'm black and beautiful. Stop playing with me.
Chad, this is only funny because it's a little kid. See, this is why Vakai's downfall, because since he's little, this is kind of funny. But, like, as he gets older, it gets less funny.
My hair. Oh yeah, talking about my hair mad short and short. Talking about my hair mad short. Nigga, I got more hair than your freaking girl.
Yeah, Vakai at 12 years is exactly the same.
After doing desktop streams, Rakai's profile was major by July 2025.
And he can't speak. He shouldn't be doing desktop streams. You could say, I'm not the best at speaking, but, like, Vakai is at another level.
As he amassed over 1.5 million followers on Twitch and drew in over 100 million views across all platforms. This was largely aided by
Wait. What was that in his bio?
over
It gets to a point, dude. Well, that's what people need to be saying to you.
100 million views
That's
across
insane.
all platforms. This was largely aided by basically feeding into the role of Kai Cenat's son. After the world's most popular streamer decided to platform him after a Zoom call.
Yo, this is like so just cool and just like wow, man.
Wait, I don't. Where you from?
From me, I'm from New York. From me, do it different.
What part of New York you from?
305, upstate, New York.
Nigga, you from
Upstate.
upstate?
Yeah, do it different.
Picked a great
Bro, Vakai is insane, bro. Who watches him? I don't understand who watches him.
Hell nah!
Eventually, the two began linking up for videos, leading to Rakai basically becoming affiliated with the entire AMP crew. By the time Mafiathon
Yeah, he's basically an AMP member.
2 rolled around,
Rakai Cenat! The grades are in. First class, 30%.
How do you even get 30%? He barely goes to school.
Second class, 67%.
6'7"?
It's passing. Third class,
Was this before 6'7"?
64%. Fourth class, 68%.
They think 60 is good. This is insane.
And for the final
He failed like all his classes.
class that I'm assuming was the class that had 0%, and his grade is now a 80%.
Bro, you're like, you failed all your classes, and one is a B-, and you're happy.
Wow! Wow!
After he was garnering online clout, Rakai wasn't committed to school to the point that it left his mom in tears when she was presented with the facts of what was going down.
They were just like saying to my mom, like, your son been missing way too much school. I don't know. They know what's going on and stuff like that. But they're missing too
What is this?
much school.
Why does he have tinfoil on his head?
If for your son to graduate and pass and not take it back a year, he has to get like 90s to school.
Also, I don't understand. What are all these streamers that just don't wear a shirt? I don't understand it. Like, IShowSpeed, once IShowSpeed started doing it, I feel every other streamer just started doing it. It's annoying.
Period. I look
It's
to
dumb. I point it out every time I see it because it's dumb.
my fucking left,
Just wear a shirt.
and guess what? Bitch, my mom is literally crying.
Naturally, she was fearful that if her son didn't succeed in streaming, he
Like, Kai Cenat did it in one of his fashion videos, and it's so dumb because, like, you're doing fashion, but you don't even wear a shirt.
would be left with nothing if it all went wrong. This led to his mentor Kai to stress the importance of his schooling, all the while allowing him to keep growing his platform.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing really good. I'm the dad of Rakai.
Okay, and how can I help you?
Wait, yeah. Toda? Was he just talking about Toda? Toda's perfect because he would do like Duolingo streams. So he was learning English and still making his platform bigger and still learning stuff.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing really good. I'm the dad of Rakai.
Okay, and how can I help you?
He's currently out of town, and I would love to make sure that I get his assignment some way, somehow, to where he can be able to do it.
So as
He should do a school stream.
right now, we
Is that what they're talking about?
just have mom in school tool as a contact. She would need to add you as a contact.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get on it now.
Okay, have a good day.
All right.
Dang, I can't even do my work. Dang, I want to do my work so bad, I can't even do it.
Call your mother, and she's gonna approve to get the contact.
But like much of the advice he's
Wait, but chat, if he does his homework live, he's just gonna use AI. He's gonna use his chat to do it.
received, it seems
I
like
mean, that's still better because there's a chance he'll learn something. If you're just not doing it at all, there's no chance you'll learn anything.
it may have barely registered. From there, Rakai made his name with the close
Like, chat, you could use AI to learn. Most people don't, and it doesn't, like, doing it yourself, even if you are trying to use it to learn, doing it yourself is still gonna be better, but, like, doing something is better than doing nothing.
over boys with other streamer university grads like Ray, Toda, Reggie, Dez, and Ty Lil. This, alongside several clips that immediately became viral memes, made him a force to be reckoned with in this weird singular world.
10 security guards for me? Nigga, I'm petite. My nigga, I'm mad. I'm small, gang. I'm young as shit. They got 10 security guards at the gate for me. And then they got woods with paintball guns. They just shot my cameraman.
I don't know half of what he said here.
You good, Mud?
Now, not everything was plain sailing. In Rakai's unruly ways,
This is worse than XQC. I can understand XQC, but I can't understand Rakai.
often caused problems for those around him. At times, it got so bad that Kai
I don't know, like, cause like Rakai, like XQC is at least speaking English. Rakai, I don't know, he might not be.
had lost his cool with him.
This is where it gets sad, bro. Are you dumb?
Bro, he is.
The question says, what are some communication tasks that you think a business manager would be in charge of? Not the definition of communication. Are you even reading?
You don't
No, he's just using AI.
even know what 9 plus
He's using AI and he's not even pasting the whole question in.
8.
9 plus 8 is 18.
Wait, you heard?
9 plus 8?
He says 18.
So what is it then?
It's 17.
And at a certain
I feel like, okay, that second one, I really hope that was a joke for the clip. Because 10 plus 8 is 18. 9 plus 8 is 17. I would understand if you thought about one. Adding 9 to stuff is kind of hard, but like, bro, this is insane.
point around
The first thing, though, like, that's so specific. I feel like he wouldn't have done that for the clip.
Mafiathon 3, it really felt like the guy who'd helped propel him to fame was at a loss when his behavior just kept getting worse.
Well, it's probably partially because he's around Kai Cenat so much, and he's younger, so he's gonna pick up stuff.
No.
But this doesn't mean Kai wants him to always act like this.
Yo, he's actually like he's slow. Gang, no. He's so dumb. He's so stupid, bro. I'm done with this. I'm done with this little nigga. Yo, I'm done with this little nigga. I'm done with this. Yo, it's gonna be a fire.
What is he, bro? Okay, I will say, IShowSpeed did the same stuff.
I'm gonna catch on fire. This nigga's a fucking like.
IShowSpeed did the same stuff, but like when IShowSpeed did it, it was still better. Because there were a bunch of Jordans on the wall. Like, IShowSpeed did it, and it was because IShowSpeed was actually insane. This is just for the clip. And he's like getting towards it. He has a camera, and he's like running towards it. Yo, and the chat is so empty. Oh, I saw this one guy in the chat, Whitney, is just spamming W's. That's all his chat is.
Get these out the house, King. Yo, call him, nigga.
And he wasn't exactly adored by Kai's fanbase by this point either, with streaming subreddits filled with posts like, Kai would have avoided so many headaches if he didn't invite Rakai. If I was Kai, I would keep this kid far away from me. It's as if someone lobotomized his self-control section of his brain out. At first, Kai tried to cut his protege some slack, insisting that even though many people found him insufferable, he still believed that he could become a huge star in the streaming world.
Could he though? Like how? How is he gonna become a huge star? That clip he just showed where he put a bunch of fireworks in his room, he wasn't even making commentary. He was just he was doing nothing. Like when IShowSpeed did this, he was like yelling at the top of his lungs, and that made the clip so much better.
Especially since he hadn't yet gone through the typical—
Cause then like the clip was about IShowSpeed. This clip isn't about Rakai. Like even if this clip got like 100 million views, more people aren't gonna know Rakai because he's not even in the clip.
Content creator growth spurt.
He hasn't even gotten to his mature arc yet. I'm telling y'all niggas.
He's not gonna have a mature arc because he lives with you guys. He lives in AMP. Everyone in AMP is just yelling all the time, but they're not. I know for a fact Kai Cenat isn't yelling when he's by himself. Rakai probably is. He probably is the same off stream as he is on stream because he's around people like this.
He is going to be huge, no matter how much you think he annoying, no matter how much you think he do too much, no matter how much you think, I'm telling you.
I don't know about huge though. Like maybe, I think he'll have longevity. Maybe he'll have, like, he'll be like a pretty big streamer, but not, I don't think he's gonna be huge. He's not gonna be like Jason Oween, Joe Bart, Jinxie. He's not getting near those guys.
Mark my words, mark it. Clip this. I'm telling you, gang. He's gonna be insane.
As time went on,
he is gonna be insane. I don't agree with I do agree with that.
It progressed to the point that his mentor sent him home from Mafiathon 3 when he wouldn't embrace the assistance that Kai offered.
I hired a teacher this whole month. I paid a teacher this whole month to teach them a lesson. To teach them, you know, how to learn. And he's skipping out on it. So guess what now? You don't live here, nigga. You've been doing it too much. I'm
W Kai.
I'm done.
Despite the fact that it led to a blow to his relationship with other streamers, Rakai has stayed being delinquent to the point that it's essentially become his brand. After all, when he saw the commotion that was caused from courting controversy, he clearly saw the financial and promotional upsides. But by leaning into that strategy too hard, he let the worst parts of his personality and his most juvenile instincts take over, ultimately turning much of the social media landscape against him. When it comes to issues that shattered the world's patience for Rakai, it's less of a product of one incident, and it's actually born of a steady stream of bad decisions. Among them was his beef with Duke Dennis over the older streamer—
Why? Duke Dennis is like the least beefable person ever.
Jokingly stealing his chain, which led to an on-screen altercation between Duke and Ty Lil, before the young streamer then threatened to sell Duke Dennis's $80,000 Nike shoes for $200.
Okay, hold on. Come on, man. You got my main chain on, man. Whoa, you had an all black? Come on, man. You got my... Yo, what the fuck? Too far, man. All right, okay, hold on. No. I was willing to talk. I need this money. And look, I agree. I need this money. I agree. I need this money.
Okay, this is...
I need this money. Look, I agree. I need this money. I agree.
This is just dumb.
I die behind this shit. Don't outplay my...
Bro, this isn't even like his dad or anything. This isn't even like it's Kai. Like Kai invited him. This is just some random guy that also lives in the house.
Stupid.
And he's nice too. Like this Duke did not deserve this.
Dumb the Dolo, nigga. I pulled up Dolo. I got dry slam, nigga. I'm a savage.
I'm gonna sell these bitches for how much? I'm gonna sell these for $200, okay? You know, so $2,000 for them right now. You know, let me tell you, I got you, bro. You know, anything that is possible. If y'all want these right here.
If he does that, bro, just sue him. It's $60,000 shoes. Sue him, make him pay the $60,000, and then make him learn the lesson.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah. You feel me? Everybody get in here. We lit. DM me if you want these shits right now. DM me right now, bro. Bro, get your ugly ass out my chat. DM me if you want to, right?
I assume this is a joke, but I feel like Rakai might take it too far. He might.
All right, DM me.
Eventually,
He might actually like sell them.
things progressed to the point where Rakai decided to burn the shoes on stream, as though there were no
Bro, what?
real world consequences for them.
And I feel like Duke wouldn't sue him because he's too nice. I would.
Any last words, bro? You mess with the wrong motherfucker. Think, yeah, I'm 25X, oh, we pussy, shit like that. You mess with the wrong bitch. You feel me?
You trying to make that shit stick. Nobody calls y'all that.
I bet. Are you gonna
Yeah, he didn't say that at all. Duke never said a single one of those words that Rakai said.
see? Listen, you gonna see, my nigga.
What is Bo doing? I guess he's burning Duke Dennis's shoes for no reason.
We better watch the shit.
He caused the conflict and then he's acting like he's gonna end it. Like you did this. You're the only one doing stuff.
Right now, say goodbye to you.
And who is watching this? Even this chat is saying no. They're saying please don't. No one's even... Okay, people are spamming W's. This is just... this is awful. Bro, Twitch, ban this guy.
Bitch! Do stop playing with me!
This
Okay,
was
he's actually the worst streamer. I feel this is worse than Jack Doherty. Like, the stuff Jack Doherty did was at least, like, harmless. This is like $60,000 shoes down the drain. Like, what are we doing?
seemed to be such a major trespass that it led Phantom coming after him.
Yo, Phantom, stop fucking playing with me, you pussy.
Like, Jack Doherty's just after the money, but this guy's just after chaos. Like, I feel this is worse than Jack Doherty or at the same level.
Bitch. Wallahi, dang. Yup, that's me. Don't buy a car, 25X, stop playing me.
Yo, listen.
Yup.
Listen, you hear me?
Yeah.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
Is that Phantom?
In. What you took? Huh?
What you took? What's that in your head? What's that in your head?
Rakai!
Also, why is he allowed to have a flamethrower? Like, is that I feel like that's not legal.
Ultimately, it's entirely possible that this whole thing was fake, but it didn't do any good for Rakai's rep either way, because even this potentially staged
Well, it didn't look fake though, because Duke's reaction, like, I feel like if it was fake, Duke would have reacted more.
incident was nothing compared to some of the other misguided things
I want the
he
clip.
did for content. Let's not forget the instances where he could have gotten people arrested for shoplifting for his own amusement, when he gave a woman flowers as though he paid for them.
I got it for you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Okay. Well, this is dumb. This is like what Nino Lin did. This is a little bit better. I think he stole less than Nino Lin, but like this is dumb.
That's you.
Did you already pay for him?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, thank you.
All right, have a good day. God bless you.
All right, bye-bye.
That's not even like a good clip. That's just dumb. And you can't even tell, like, if this was a clip, you couldn't tell that he didn't pay for him, so it's just him giving a lady flowers. Like, this is just dumb.
This was promptly condemned, and he was banned on Twitch as a result.
What did he gain from? He didn't gain anything except for, like, a criminal charge.
While Rakai only worsened things by being disrespectful.
Let's go. He received a 730-day suspension.
In the face of shrewd advice from elder streamers, who didn't want to see him throw it all away.
But since you already got money right
Yeah,
now,
I don't want to. Okay, I'm not praying on his downfall. Well, I guess I am, because he's doing bad things. But I hope he does better things. And then, if he does better things, then it's better.
your prime probably gonna start when you're 21. When you're 21, then you're gonna feel like, all right, you know, you're gonna be playing with real M's, flying on jets, all that cool shit. It's gonna be like a damn, I'm boring. Damn, he's starting yawning, bro. I'm old, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He started yawning.
Although no one is doubting that there was a degree of hustle involved in what Kai has done to reach this point, there have been times where his naive ways have actively spurred on the hate.
He got lucky. Those are probably a lot of kids that would do the exact same thing. Or would do the exact same thing and get lucky and not turn out like Rakai. Like, would get accepted into AMP but not be this chaotic.
he's receiving. One instance where
I think that Kai needs to be more strict with him, which I guess he has, because he wouldn't let him be at Mafia-thon 3.
he truly proved himself to be out of touch.
But like, it looks like he's just joking around, and that's why Kai probably keeps doing it.
Was when he claimed that doing what he does is more difficult than getting up every day to work a job you might hate to provide for your family.
You at this point in your streaming career, this shit easy.
No, bro. You think so? Yes. Nigga, listen, it's hard to blow up, and then when you blow up, you gotta keep that bitch. That shit mad hard.
That's all luck. You got lucky. It could be skill. Those content creators that it's harder to do their job than a normal job. But not with Kai, he got lucky. Kai Cenat like let him live in his house. That's like the luckiest you can get. And then you like if Kai Cenat did not let this guy live in his house and stuff and do all the streams with him, he would not be popular at all. He'd have like 10 followers on Twitch.
You gotta use your fucking creative head. 9 to 5, go to McDonald's, put the fries in the bag, hand it to the nigga and call it a day. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's no thinking or none of that.
Yeah,
bro.
McDonald's is an easy job, but that's not an actual job that like people live off of. Like an office job or something, like that's harder.
Oh, it's the way he's saying it make it sound bad, but I get what he's saying. Like,
thankfully, the
what are we watching? Vakai, streaming's new problem child. So I knew Vakai was bad, but I didn't know he was this bad.
Majority of people saw how ridiculous
he's like the worst streamer ever.
Was. Try working at McDonald's for 3 months. Never seen this kid voice an intelligent thought. And he probably got
that's actually true. That's actually like not even an exaggeration.
Never seen
this kid voice an intelligent thought. Like bro, Jack Doherty is smarter than Vakai.
This kid voice an intelligent thought.
He's actually worse than Jack Doherty.
And he probably got roasted by other streamers for this take.
It's hard to blow up, and then when you blow up, you gotta keep that bitch. That shit mad hard, you gotta use your fucking creative head.
But you're solidified. Rakai, once you blow up, it's easy, like DDG said.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Nobody...
Also, it wasn't hard for Vakai to blow up. He just got lucky. He kept spamming W's in Kai Cenat's chat until Kai, let him live with him. For Vakai, it wasn't hard. For some people, it might be hard. But, for Vakai, it was easy. So, Vakai, his job is not hard. What he's describing isn't what happened to him.
Rakai, you go out in public, people know who the fuck you are. That's stupid. No. Again, let me make it very clear to everybody watching. I've been streaming for a long time. A 9 to 5 is way fucking harder. Why? It's this simple. I get to sleep in. I get to get on a flight to anywhere I want, whatever I want. Money buys happiness because it buys freedom. People have to work every fucking day. They can't bitch. They can't moan. They gotta just get up and work and pay the bills, bro. You are automatically happier when you have more money because
there's some things easier about a normal job, and then there's some things harder.
It buys freedom.
I think in general it's harder.
Wait, anybody saying
if you're successful on social media, continuing to make videos and stuff is not harder than a 9 to 5. If you try to blow up, that could be harder.
They're just listen, guys.
It depends what you do. There's so many different content creators. It could be harder, but with what Rakai does is not harder.
They're doing it for clicks. They're just doing it to just be controversial because it is.
Mr. Beast. What Mr. Beast does is harder than a 9 to 5.
It's not. It's
but
really
not
simple.
Rakai.
A 9 to 5 is way harder than streaming ever will be. Now, for streaming, are there some things that take skill to it, or are there some things that take planning and that some stuff? Of course. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's easier than a 9 to 5. I work 4 jobs for it, okay? My friends still work jobs. I'm not gonna sit here and say, no, bro, if I want to tomorrow, me and my friends can fly to a fucking state, go watch UFC, fly the next day and go watch NFL football. People with jobs cannot do that, bro. It's that simple.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, buts.
The incident proved that.
Yeah, for social media and stuff, you could you don't have a limited amount of. I mean, technically you do. It gets to a point, but you don't have a limited amount of breaks you can take. You kind of do, because you have to keep making videos and stuff. It's not like you can just always take a day off, but not you could take off 4 days a week of working.
When it comes to how the earth works, Rakai is barely scratching the surface. But what really won't help that perception is the misogynistic.
After watching this, I do not like Rakai anymore. Yeah, me too. Okay, I thought this was just gonna be he's a little bit annoying. But this is actually awful.
Way that he's gone after women as of late. One major target of this was Kai Cenat's ex-girlfriend, Gigi. While his close ally was dealing with the situation at hand, Rakai came at her hard following the breakup on stream in his hate-filled rant.
So they broken up, so fuck that bitch. Fuck you, Gigi. Fuck you. Do ever your fucking life play with my mans like that.
Okay, yeah, this is dumb. He doesn't know what... He probably doesn't know what happened. Didn't happen to him, it happened to Kai. Like, I feel like it's not that deep. Maybe if he said what he said once, I could kind of understand that a little bit. Not saying that's good, but I could understand that. But this is just, like, why?
So fuck you, yeah.
Is this... How long is this clip? I'm skipping this. Yeah.
Perhaps didn't go at him as hard as she could, but she did hint that she has secrets that she could divulge that would destroy him.
What's funny now? What are we laughing at now? And then I can't speak on Rakai because he's a child. But if I could speak to Rakai's mother, Rakai would be back in fucking Syracuse. Best believe.
In a moment where they tried to save him,
she should do that
from himself, Rakai's mods tried to stop him from clapping back, even if he tried his best to make the situation worse.
If I tell Rakai mom, what she say? If I tell Rakai mom what he be doing, damn sure he be go back to Syracuse.
They had to mute his stream.
So you...
Yeah, his mods are more responsible than him. It's just crazy.
And that's why. Facts though, Chad, she don't know. Listen. She don't know nothing about what the fuck I'm doing, nigga. So I don't know why she mentioned my name. I didn't say that to her. You know what I'm saying? Stop. What the
I mean, she could be lying, but she has a right to be mad after what he said. Chat, I don't want to react to the rest of this video. This is making me mad. This is making me not even mad, just like upset. Like, I feel a little bit bad for Rakai because he was raised by like Kai Cenat and stuff, which is probably the worst father you could have. Because he's not actually his father. Like, this isn't on. I don't know who this is on. Probably his parents. Probably Rakai's parents. No, it's on Kai a little bit, but not really. Because Kai probably didn't expect this. I'd say it's on Kai's parents. This is just sad to watch, chat. If you want to watch the rest of this video, it's by this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but... Bro, this is sad. This is actually sad. Yeah. Like, subscribe, join the Discord. Can you check out the new short I made yesterday? Sure. Shorts.
Guys, look what I made before I show you what I
I cannot handle this AI voice. I'm not.
made. Like and subscribe. Okay, if you did it, it's a bottle, a lantern.
Yeah. Okay. No. Not a good short. It's just you made a thing and then you have an AI voice. And you could see it the whole stream, so it's not like you revealed it.
Counter-Strike has shaped every tech.
Chat, I want to react to this, and then I might end stream. How Counter-Strike solved FPS games. Oh, I'm gonna react to this after this, but how Counter-Strike solved FPS games. Chat, I don't know about solving them, but they did create the ultimate FPS game. Best one ever.
Counter-Strike has shaped every tactical shooter since its release.
Wait. That clip at the start?
Counter-Strike has shaped every tactical shooter since...
He was literally just shooting at the ground. That's the most rage bait clip I've ever seen. And that's the first clip he uses to start this video.
Its release in
What are we doing?
1998 as a mod for Half-Life. Nowadays, the most recent iteration of the franchise, Counter-Strike 2, breaks player records regularly and routinely shatters viewership records. So how did a mod from 2 college students shape every FPS game made in the last 25 years? The first thing anybody will notice when they play Counter-Strike for the first time are the relatively simple gameplay mechanics. There's no slide canceling, there's no second chances, there's no going invisible, and
hyper simple. It's literally just a basic blank slate shooter.
There's no Mozambique here. There isn't even any ADSing unless you have the AUG. Wanna shoot? Can't move. You gotta stop, then spray. When you spray, the bullets don't follow the crosshair. They can go all over the place too, so you gotta pull down to offset that. Many think this is bad quality of life. We have 2 rules at the start concerning...
I didn't know about this, but I feel like that's good. That adds more skill.
How you interface with the game. While every other FPS in the current landscape is rife with
Is that luck though? What he just showed, is that luck? Or is it set pattern? It might be set. Why don't you react to endings? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean react to endings? Is endings a video? Is there a video called endings?
arguments about how the bullets should go this way instead of
You
that
just keep
way.
saying react to endings and then I tell you I don't understand what you're talking about and then you just say it again.
This character's overpowered. My favorite character was good and now they're bad. Every FPS game has this intense, heated, passionate, back and forth kind of conversation about what the game should be like. Reddit threads, locked forums, deleted comments. And when it comes down to Counter-Strike, nobody really has a problem with it. Without limitations,
Unless you're bad.
without simplicity, Counter-Strike isn't Counter-Strike. These are
Yeah,
deliberate.
Counter-Strike doesn't really have anything that's that unbalanced. Like, the best way to balance a game, maybe have some guns that... I think they do have some guns that are better than others, but enough of them are good. Like, there's some bad guns, but there's not any gun that's, like, better than another one, definitively.
Design
everything.
choices to limit variables and limit randomness, making the game more akin to a competitive sport. Before Counter-Strike
But
started
it's also pretty... Like, also a lot of casuals play this game.
getting popular, just about every
Chat, I'm sorry for that noise in the background. There's some of my basement makes that noise.
FPS game you played,
I don't even know what that is. I've lived in this house a long time. I don't know what makes that noise.
the ones a part of the
But I think it's like the washing machine or something.
so-called boomer shooter era, gave, even encouraged, the ability to strafe, shoot, and whip around the map with big, pitch-perfect, accurate guns at light speed. We had arena multiplayer shooters, games like
Boomer shooters are good, but not for competitive. Boomer shooters are good if it's PvE.
Quake, games like Unreal Tournament. This emphasizes mechanical talent, which is all well and good, but Counter-Strike emphasizes tactical talent.
Yeah.
The little decision-making points you gotta go through when you go from point A to point
Like
B.
Doom and stuff, it basically has none of that. There's no, like, tactics.
It means when you're in the process
I
of
guess you could
shooting,
say, like, enemy prioritization, like choosing what you're gonna shoot, but that's in every game. Counter-Strike also has that.
easy target, so somebody can capitalize on that timing and take you down. It means there is a positioning advantage for staying in cover and reacting to the opponent as they aren't in cover. It provides an incentive for precise crosshair placement, deliberate, thoughtful, well-decided movement. When you're forced to stop moving, when you're forced to take into account that you will lose your aiming point as you fire from a distance, it makes the position you're in, the moment you decide to take an engagement, matter.
Yeah.
It makes every engagement...
Yeah, I've seen some clips where they'll let an enemy go past them because there's two enemies. So they'll shoot one, they'll wait to shoot one, because, like, chat, to do that, that's so much skill. You have to have played the game so much.
meaningful and rewards you when you pull it off. In short, you have to use not just your brain, not just your hands, but both. Every weapon in Counter-Strike is purpose-built.
It's like a perfect blend. I think it is. I would say it's more mechanics than strategy, but once you get to a point, it becomes more strategy than mechanics. Because once you're at the pro level, like, everyone understands the mechanics, so then it's just strategy. Because if everyone's equal on mechanics, even if strategy is less important, if everyone is equal on mechanics, being good at mechanics doesn't matter at that level.
With key advantages and disadvantages.
Unless you're worse.
But scoped weapons
Then
come
it's
with
all
a number
tactics.
of downsides compared to their peers, especially the scoped rifles. You can't be as maneuverable with them, which makes you a sitting duck in a variety of engagements. However, if you want to hold a long quarter, like the pixel angle on Palace or the...
I'm trying to tell you what endings means. Literally just means sentence isn't that matter with the images. What are you saying? Endings mean sentences that match with the images? That is not what endings means. End is like the reverse of start. It's like the end of this video is right here. It's the end.
on sightline on ads.
That is not what endings means, but I guess, sure.
Then the AUG's not a bad idea. Counter-Strike rewards you for picking the right tool for the right job, but also has fair punishments for trying to shoehorn things where they don't belong, or for overlooking the core mechanics of the game. One other thing Counter-Strike does a good job of is not overcomplicating the sheer amount of stuff you can use. In the modern FPS landscape, every game development company is scrambling head over heels to provide to the newly grown generation of iPad babies who have the attention span of an adult chicken.
The dream's alive, chickens. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddies. Yes. There we go. There we go.
Chat, the chickens are the best part of Counter-Strike.
Yes, my boys. Oh my God.
Counter-Strike has been this way for a pretty long time, and it's grown a more loyal, passionate, and involved fan base by just sticking to what it is and sticking to core values of it.
Yeah, the best thing about Counter-Strike is that they don't spam it with updates and stuff. Are you doing a donation, Don? No. I did 1 goal on this stream, and we didn't hit the goal. We haven't gotten a single donation.
It's design. It doesn't need to keep adding crap.
Why don't you read? That's not the type of end I'm meaning. I did read it. How do you know I didn't read it?
Because what it's already
I just
done
didn't read it out loud because that's not what I'm trying to focus on the actual video.
Is essentially the backbone of FPS game design as you know it. One aspect that Counter-Strike did before anybody else was combine the worlds of strategy and tactics seamlessly with the economy system. In this example, the T's have planted the bomb and are poised to try and get some rounds on the board despite their 9-1 disadvantage. 2 remaining players, with an assured bomb detonation, go to the furthest corner of the map where they cannot be taken down from full HP by the bomb's detonation. It's important to stay alive despite winning the round because they have expensive rifles and they're dead broke. But the hero of our story is going to change that.
Gambit has sent even more firepower there, bring more.
This is so smart. Oh, this is huge.
Wait,
George is throwing a nade into the corner just as the bomb's going to go off. They're both going to go down. Get grained on. Doja with the dunk. That's so smart.
I'm not exactly sure what he was saying. The chat. Whoa, this video's so in depth.
I've never seen that before. Just as the bomb goes off as well, takes them both down. Sure, he doesn't get the frags for it, but he denies them so much money going forward as well.
The craziest part about this nade...
Since you're already playing games anyway...
Well, do not download buff.gg. Probably a scam. And I'm also not playing games. It always says that. I used to be when if I had a game in the background, it would say that. It would say, since you're playing games already. But now I'm not playing a game.
Did claw back a ton of
So, I
rounds
don't know.
afterward, which means it had impact all the way to the very end. The economy isn't just a limitation, it's a metric that adds weight to every individual play you make in Counter-Strike. It makes everything you do...
Bro, the microphone is not working that well? What are you talking about? Let me listen to my stream. And loot stuff. Trying to focus. Okay, it sounds like it always does. It sounds exactly normal.
Have meaning. At the start of the game, everybody starts out with crappy handguns. Do really well that round, and you can buy submachine guns, which aren't quite as good as rifles.
I never thought about the money stuff in Counter-Strike, but I guess that is a big part of
But
it.
you can probably buy the round afterward. But they have their own tricky aspects to them. If somebody's red hot, they can get a one-shot killing sniper rifle with a powerful scope to ensure nobody is going to walk down a particular lane, giving a massive amount of map control. But only if you have a ton of money. You have to earn the right to use that powerful thing. And you can lose that powerful thing just as easily as you gained it. Money is earned for planting the bomb, defusing the bomb, winning rounds, getting picks, and a number of other things. But the rewards are all different. Powerful weapons cost more, but often earn you less money.
But he's saying powerful weapons, but they're all still balanced. Like, nothing feels unfair, even if it costs more. Like, I guess there are better, like, there's a better sniper. Like, I think there's multiple snipers. Like, some snipers might be better if they cost more, but like, besides that, it feels pretty balanced.
Weaker weapons cost less and can get you more money. For instance, shotguns are useless at anything but point-blank range, but at the right place and right time, and with good aim, you can take down an AK player, get a rifle, and make $900, as opposed to the $300 you typically get. That powerful sniper rifle we just talked about, you only get $100 for a kill with it.
Oh, okay, I didn't think about that.
So the most powerful
I didn't even know any of this.
weapon in the game is the most expensive. But in a perfect world, it doesn't snowball to an unwinnable degree.
Yeah.
There's still an opportunity to bounce back. In Call of Duty, if somebody in your lobby is on a hot streak, the snowballing effect can cause that match to become even more unwinnable as they farm kill streaks.
Yeah, that's the Call of Duty stuff is dumb. Like, you get a bunch of kills and then you get a nuke. You don't need a nuke, you have a bunch of kills, which means you're good at the game.
But this is not the case in
It's kind of cool, like, but for competitive, it's not smart.
Counter-Strike. To overcome the opponent with a sniper rifle,
Did you already react to Mr. Beast X Build-A-Boat? No. I'll react to that after this and then probably end stream.
you can outsmart them. Throw a smoke grenade to counter the angle so that you can cross.
Okay, chat. I'm not gonna react to the rest of this video because this video is so... Like, I don't know what's going on. He talks about it so in depth. I haven't played enough Counter-Strike to understand what he's talking about. Let's react to this.
Vibe coders, ready to build.
Trapped on an island until I build a boat. I wonder... Like, what even happens in this? I'm not even sure.
Now stranded on this island we are now stranded on this island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Our only way off this island is to build a sailboat and then set sail over miles of open ocean to that other
This video is 30 minutes long. How long does it take to build a sailboat though?
island. Why?
I feel like couldn't they just swim over there though? Like, that's what I would do.
Because they like what we suffer. Let's kick this thing off. Let's do it.
What are we looking for?
Things to build a sailboat.
Wait, have you guys sailed before?
No.
No.
But I do know we need a camp.
Yeah, I'm sweating already.
I think this would make a good spot for camp.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys can't see that because it's a 3D
Wait, they got the
animation,
OGs.
But that's what we have to build.
They got all the OGs. Who is this guy though? Is this some like survival expert? But then they got Nolan and they got who's this guy? Chandler, and then they got Mr. Beast with the hat.
Possible.
I mean, if we don't build that, we're just stuck.
I think you've actually gone crazy.
Before we start construction on the sailboat, we need to gather supplies and start building a shelter. So this island doesn't kill us before we can
Is that guy's name?
escape. The reason why we're doing this challenge is I've always wondered, if me and my friends were stranded on an island, would we be able to escape?
Yeah, every young man wonders that.
And so we're not stuck on this island as old men. The fort's coming along very well. We unloaded the crate, which has a small amount of survival essentials. This water might seem like a lot, but it's gotta last us until we build a sailboat. And I genuinely don't know how long that's gonna take us. Because in
It is not taking 40 days to build a sailboat.
reality, we're just a bunch of
Yo, turn on goals. I have goals on. Should I start? Oh, should I start another goal? I'll do another one. React to whatever you... Here, let me turn this
YouTubers
video
trying
back
to
on.
build a shelter out of nothing. Ideally, it sits higher.
Okay, I'll start another goal. But I'm ending it after this video.
Chandler, I have an idea.
All right, let's go.
Okay. I got it. Whoa! All right, Chandler, how's that not going?
Don't kill me.
All right,
It's done. Get me down.
How do I put him down?
Squat.
We're struggling to build a camp. Imagine when we get to the sailboat.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This might last a while.
Oh,
sweet.
Yeah, this is gonna last a while. But this was only the beginning. Little did we know, this challenge will push us far past our breaking point, testing our will to survive as a group.
Starting to get tunnel vision.
We got a paddle!
Big wave, big wave.
Ah! The sun was setting fast, so we very safely lit a fire. Oh, drop it. And then made a game plan.
Well, what did they do?
No.
Did they put like gasoline on there? What? Why did that burn so much?
Chandler, have you?
No.
I haven't either. That is why Hayes is here, because in a previous video, he kind of built one. And tomorrow, we begin building this sailboat.
Let's do it!
I have no idea how we're gonna do this, but we're stuck until we do.
First day, we built a shelter. It's like a tree fort. I'm looking forward to sailing with a bunch of guys who've never sailed before.
Since Hayes is the only one that knows what he's doing, on the morning of day 2, he was the only one working on the boat.
Hayes, what are you doing, bro? I'm trying to get out of here.
Everybody just creased their eyes open, and you're out here building. What are you doing?
This is our little miniature. We got 2 hulls, but then on top of that, we have cross beams. Then right here is our mast.
Where's the sail? Nolan, we need your shirt.
Why my shirt? I don't need all of your shirt.
Whoa!
Dude, I'll just give it to you. I'll just give it to you.
Okay. Let's see if it floats. It floats! It floats! We now have a working prototype,
I
but we
hope
need
chat.
something 30, 40
This would not take longer than like 7 days.
times bigger, can hold 1,000 pounds, and take us all the way to that island.
Because this is basically his Trapped on an Island video, except I guess I also have Build a Boat.
And we're stuck here until we do that.
Well, we better get on it.
First, we need to gather materials. You know what makes for a great sailboat? Bamboo. Bamboo is very light, which makes it buoyant. This is big if we can find enough of these. But all of the bamboo is deep inside this jungle, and I have no idea what dangers are
They were finding it outside the jungle, like in those clips he showed.
lurking inside. Hayes called an emergency meeting. What's up?
Okay, so before we go into the jungle, things you gotta look out for. The Phaeton snake, the yellow eyelash viper, and the wandering banana spider.
You serious?
We'll be fine. Let's go give some bamboo.
Bro, chat. How much you want to bet none of those are actually on this island?
Dude, there's like ants in my shirt.
What would happen if I poked this
How are ants getting in your shirt? They'd have to crawl up your entire leg first.
beehive?
Don't do that.
I'm just joking. I would never do that.
Everything is
Is that even a beehive? I've never seen a beehive like that.
trying to kill us here, I swear.
Oh, what is that?
Dude, a bird. Dude, there's like crates that we can
Oh,
put
it's a
stuff in.
bird! They're getting scared of they're acting like... They're acting way more dramatic than is actually, like, happening. Like, it's a bird.
That's gonna be useful for something, right?
I hope.
Just gonna have to take our time getting back.
Boys, you got a lot.
This is great. Any container, if it's sealed, it's like more than gold.
Large ships pass through here and dump trash into the ocean that washes onto this island. Trash that we can repurpose. We can use it to build a sailboat.
Yeah, we're cleaning the beaches up and escaping.
There might be some washed up stuff over there.
W trash.
We need to scour this entire island. These things gotta be perfect.
Oh, is that what I think it is? I found another one of these blue containers, but it's been completely smashed open. That sucks. Hey, Jimmy! Check this out. Bro, we gotta check if it floats.
Does it float?
It floats!
Okay, that's big.
Yo! There's another blue container.
Where are these blue containers coming from?
This one looks intact. I can't believe it. I'm about ready to pass out of heat stroke, but it makes it all worth it.
We now have enough materials to start building the sailboat. But with the heat, we didn't have the energy to start construction today.
I'm starting to feel like we didn't accomplish much today.
I know the guy with a fish on his head ain't saying that.
Take that back, sun hat.
Whoa. That crossed the line. Sailboat on 3. 1, 2, 3, sailboat!
Day 2, everyone's exhausted. Jimmy, are you happy with how much we got accomplished today?
At this rate, it's gonna take a month.
It is not gonna take a month, bro. They're exaggerating this so much.
Get some rest, boys, in the morning.
Bro, I could do this, like... You give me all these guys, I could do this in like 4 days, max. Yeah. 4 days... Oh, no. 4 days... Yeah, probably 4 days minimum. Max, like 7 days. Like, you have the materials, you just build the thing.
We got a sailboat to build.
I think the only hard part is probably the sail.
Oh my god. Ooh, Nolan just woke up to a spider in his bed.
Right there, it's right there. Ow, that's a big one.
That's the bad one.
Nolan, get it, it's coming towards me.
Well, just kill it.
Kill it.
Just like squish it using the blanket.
Ow, you're just fucking everywhere.
All right, we handled it. Can you go back to bed and stop seeking attention?
I don't know if I can sleep.
Good night.
It's still hunting somewhere.
The next morning, we didn't feel like melting in the sun like we did yesterday. So we decided to move our work area to the shade a ways up the beach. Words cannot describe how hot it gets on this island. We need to relocate to where there's shade so we can actually build all day instead of just a couple hours a day. And on our way
I guess the heat's probably pretty bad.
to the new spot,
Gold mine.
I'm acting like it's easy. It's probably hard, but I don't think it's that hard.
Chandler
Like they'll definitely do it.
found a third barrel, making it more likely our sailboat will actually float.
What are they gonna do with the barrels? The little version of the boat he showed did not have any of this stuff. Like, it did not have the little barrels on it. How are the barrels gonna help? The guy like got on top of the barrel. It floated, but he couldn't stay on top of it. Like, what's he gonna... I feel like the barrels are gonna cause us to capsize.
The boys are tired from scavenging, but we finally have enough bamboo and wood to actually build a good sailboat.
Let's build this thing.
Let's build it. Let's do it.
Get out of here.
It did have barrels? It did? Did it, though? I feel like they could do it without barrels, though.
No, this doesn't
Most boats don't have barrels on it.
look like much, but this pile of sticks and trash will somehow become a sailboat. It's just going to take a lot of work.
I'm tired. Give me that. Darius, you go do something. I'm gonna film.
Wait, what? Oh, Chandler's filming now.
I'll film you. You want me?
Chandler,
I'm taking a break.
did you just sub in our cameraman?
Here, go help them.
Oh my gosh. Darius, I guess you're helping.
All right.
I hope you know how to build a boat. Because we don't. With Darius promoted to sailboat duty and
Oh, this is Darius. Okay.
Chandler behind the camera, the raft was finally coming together. But if just one of these knots is loose when we get hit by a wave, we will sink in the middle of the ocean. It's time to build the poop deck.
Poop deck.
Isn't that what they call it on ships?
I don't know.
Why do they call it a poop deck?
Where you go poop.
To be clear, nobody's allowed to go poop while we sail.
This bamboo right here is our ship deck.
Well, the island's like less than a mile away. Well, maybe not. It's kind of hard to estimate when you look in that far. But like, I feel that they can do this.
It's actually starting to look
Lock
like a
in,
sailboat
Jimmy.
now.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
I feel like they're gonna do this in less than a week. They've made it this far.
Let's go! We can start tying, even out things, construct the sail, or we can go have dinner.
We could have dinner.
Dinner,
100%.
Okay.
Have we come up with a name for it yet, or are we waiting for that? Are we waiting for that?
Is Darius like a character now? Bro, I actually like Darius. Bro, the way that Chandler got started was like, he was a random Mr. Beast crew member, and then he was in a video, everyone loved him. They should have Darius do that. I want Darius in more videos.
Chandler, what's the name? All right, that's the name. Oh, gosh.
The next morning, Hayes began to notice a possible advantage in the tides.
When the tide comes up, when the tide goes down,
It pulls the water away from the shore. So if we can hit that tide,
it's gonna rip us out to the ocean.
but
If the wind is wrong and the currents are wrong, you can give me a motor and we will not get to that island.
and I feel like everyone's counting on me. So
Oh, I guess that's true. The wind and stuff, they rely on that.
if I pull this off,
and we actually accomplish what we set out to do with guys who have never sailed before,
I would cherish that memory for the rest of my life.
Boys, how we feeling?
Tired.
My body hurts bad.
I'm tired of having sand everywhere in me.
I'm feeling great. I slept really good.
Shut up.
The objectives for today are clear. We tie down the poop deck, gather materials to make paddles.
Then we build a sail?
No. Then we test it, make sure it floats. If it floats, then we build a sail.
If it don't float, I'm swimming.
When Chandler and I went to find materials, I realized most of this video so far has just been us foraging through trash, trying to find what we need for a sailboat. But this trash was our only hope for getting off this island. Because
No, you got the bamboo. That's not trash.
we still needed that fourth barrel.
We're uneven. Like that end's gonna be weird.
Oh, they need another barrel. I bet they'll find one.
Well, yeah. I really think at this point
I feel
we
like the raft looked way better, and now it looks terrible.
have to literally walk until we find it.
I just want you to know right now, it is like 100 degrees. I am sweating. This island is unbearable.
How'd it go, Chandler? Did you get what you needed?
he doesn't seem to be in a happy mood. You gotta play to everybody's strengths. One lash tied the wrong way and this whole thing could fall apart. I can tie knots probably better than anyone here, so I should be the one doing them and checking them.
We're still looking for a blue barrel. We've been literally scouring the beach for 2 hours.
This is ridiculous. Wait, hold on.
See something?
There's no way.
No way! Boom! Come here!
How did it get there? They had to have placed all the blue barrels there ahead of time. There's no way.
We have to carry it back.
Especially because they planned out the boat to have blue barrels. Like, how do you know that there were enough?
Through a mile of rocks. Oh my god, I'm gonna pass out.
You okay?
I don't think I can carry it. Legitimately. I think I'm gonna pass out if I try to carry it. Dang, I should have brought my water.
We found this metal thing washed ashore, and we're gonna build a fire under it
What
so we
happened to
can
them
boil
always,
pieces
like-
of plastic
Chat, what happened to them always hating on Nolan? I feel like they haven't done it.
that we can then mold into paddles.
I didn't like when they hated on Nolan, but I'm just saying that I realized they haven't done it.
All right, let's go get some more firewood and see what happens to the plastic.
Not carrying the water was a bad idea. Yeah, starting to get tingly fingers and tunnel vision in the eyes. Oh my god, it is so hot. There he is!
How hot actually is this?
There he is! There he is! There he is! I'm not going searching for anything or carrying it back ever again after this.
Hayes! Hayes!
That is one
If it's that hot, just go in the water.
the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Darius is walking up with a blue barrel.
Hayes, I think Nolan needs help. He's not looking too good.
I got you, buddy. I got you. Chill out. He's gonna pass out. Water. I need water. Drink, drink, drink. Camel up. Honestly, though, he came back with a barrel and a rudder. Worth it. We might actually be able to do this, Nolan. Nolan.
This was one
Okay, this has to be, bro, this is scripted.
of those moments that we realized it was going to take all of us working together to succeed. We had already
Like,
gone
he definitely is actually, like getting overheated, but he's not.
through more than half of our water supply. So we literally cannot afford to stay here much longer. And now that we had the last barrel that we needed, it was time to lock in.
All the barrels are now lashed into
Okay.
a cradle. These are going to be the
So they can probably make this by day 5. Day 5 or day 6, because they do need to get the sale.
mechanisms that keep us afloat, and they are not going anywhere.
Hopefully.
Well, if they do, we're just gonna sink. And then we're gonna have to start all over.
So now that that's done, it's time to do the crossbeam.
Longest stream ever? No. Not even close. I did like a 12-hour stream one time. I think it was split into 2 parts. But like the longest part was 8 hours. So
This is the lashing. We're going to
this
be
is not the longest stream ever. This is longer than normal, but I've done like 3-hour streams even.
replicating for all 17 beads.
Like pretty recently I did a 3-hour stream, I think.
And we also have to do it on both sides.
And you broke it. We're trusting this rope to hold us together while we
That is not even, that's string. That is not rope.
sail across.
Bro, Psychnack, stop spamming in the chat. I don't know who Burger Guy is.
The ocean.
We are now at a critical juncture. We have 2 options. Keep building, cross our fingers it works, and if it falls apart on the day of, we're just screwed. Or we can take a break, put this in the water, and, you know, see if it floats before we go any further.
See if she floats.
Put it in the water.
Let's do it.
All right. Woo! All this time on an island leads to this moment right here. Come on. We are going to trust these knots. What's sailing us to that island over there?
And you broke it.
I'm not like a shipwright or anything. I just like know some stuff.
It floats!
Hey!
It's floating!
Yeah, baby! Yes! The boat actually
I don't know why it wouldn't.
floats!
Like, I'm glad it does.
We passed the float test! This is crazy! Now, picture this with an
Bro, if it didn't float though, chat, if this didn't float, I feel like, bro, they would just give up. They would delete the video.
actual floor, a sail, some rock.
The guy we watched when we first started Find the Bends, what happened to Find the Bends, by the way, bro?
And some
Did you ever work on that after I stopped?
oars. Boys, we're gonna be cooking.
We're going to that island! This is the first time in this entire video where I felt like this is actually possible now.
On this channel, we do so many videos where we build massive sets and we bring down hundreds of contestants and we give away large prizes like $1 million. And honestly, sometimes it's just nice to, you know, get dropped off on an island with your 4 friends and build a sailboat. Like, it's hot, there's bugs. This is definitely one of the harder videos. Don't get me wrong, this isn't easy. But there's just something so fun about hanging out with the boys again. We used to
Yeah, because you're making money. You're making profit on this video.
do videos like this all the time and not really sure why we stopped, but I've been having a lot of fun. I think if we lock in by the end of tomorrow, we could have a sailboat and then
Bro, that was like the Kaisenat. Yeah, let me go back to that little...
with the boys.
This looks like the Kaisenat quitting video. Like, that angle.
Tomorrow, if the current's right, we could set sail for that island. But as you can see, we're missing a pretty important piece of this puzzle.
Okay, well, if you could eventually finish Find the Bends though, I would love that.
Right now, we have a raft, not a sailboat.
Essentially, we need to make something that can catch the wind to drive us across the ocean. So, today...
Do they know? Do they though? I feel like they could just make paddles.
We make a sail. We gotta get out of here. Water situation's getting low. Nolan's looking rough. His bug bites got me a little worried.
I have over 60 bug bites on my arms
Did he count?
and hands alone. Legitimately, if we do not leave tomorrow, I do not know how much longer I can do this. I'm going to make sure it gets done. We're leaving tomorrow.
We failed. We could not melt the plastic. I mean, the water was literally boiling, so in theory, shouldn't the plastic be boiling as well?
That's how I cook noodles.
I don't understand, but that's why you watch Mark Rober, not us.
Yeah.
You're here to watch a bunch of idiots survive on an island.
Wait, what?
You see, what a skag does is it allows the boat to go straight, even when it doesn't want to.
Perfect. I have a new plan, Chandler. What if, you see, you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. Wait, turn it sideways.
Now we have an oar.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll tie it down.
You get the idea.
This is just a prototype. Let's see how it works. Is it sad a paddle looks more like a flag than a paddle?
We'll tie it a little tighter.
Oh yeah, we built 4 of these bad boys. We're to be rowing.
Why did they make it like
My shoulders
that?
are already tired, and we might.
Wouldn't it be better to have in the middle,
I have
like
to
like an actual paddle?
This for hours.
I need super thin, tough bamboo. This is our sail right here. Crab sail, just like the ancient Polynesians.
All right.
And after Hayes was done tying off the sail to the mast, it was time to drill a hole for the hinge of the sail.
If that fails, the whole sail breaks.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Yep.
And just like that, we all took a task and became this beach-ridden,
Nice yawn.
well-oiled machine.
Well, I don't know why, but I yawned way too much. No, I'm not even tired. I just like, I guess I don't breathe enough. I don't get enough oxygen.
Give me this shirt. Thank you.
Just working on the skegs.
Bro, why did Strike Knight tell me to turn on goals if we're not even, like, if he's not gonna donate?
I hope this sail works.
Almost done with this oar.
This rope is freaking stuck. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this.
This last leg
How did they get that camera angle?
of a building was literally make or break.
They must have a drone.
If we wanted any chance of getting to that island tomorrow, because
We're at extreme tides with the new moon. If we go while high tide is going out to low tide, it's gonna suck us right out, straight towards that island. Timing is perfect. If we can finish this today, tomorrow could be absolutely perfect.
and with less than 12 hours till the tide changed, we kept pushing, and it was now time to mount the sail.
Yeah, it is working.
Yes! Oh, look, we can win!
The oars are done.
Pretty good, actually.
They're finished.
The wind's gonna hit this and push us forward, but if we don't like the direction of the wind, we just pull this rope, boom, the sail's gone.
Good job. It's about to get dark here pretty soon.
Okay. Bro, what happened? Where's the other cameraman? The other cameraman is probably so jealous because they got Darius in the video, but what about the other one?
Whatever we want to get done before it gets dark.
And we kept working for hours into the night, pushing ourselves until we hit complete exhaustion. It's almost midnight. Let's give them updates. Chandler, what are you working on?
Oh, I don't even know. What is this called?
I don't think anybody's brains are really working.
They don't
anymore.
even know.
Am I creating a rudder? We're usually asleep by now. I feel like I'm making a rudder. I'm gonna use a saw.
You good?
We're done.
And that was it. At this point, we had done all we could together to get off this island once and for all.
Okay. I really hope this works. Okay, this didn't take that long then. At the start of the video, wait, we still got half the video left, but maybe it's just them like sailing, because at the start of the video, the day counter went like, he was acting like it was gonna be crazy. He was saying he could be trapped here forever. The day counter went all the way up to 40. So
as I dreamed through the night, all I could think about was leaving this island, going home, seeing my family. But the only way to get back to them is this makeshift
you don't have a family,
sailboat across an ocean of infinite danger.
and you already don't see your family, Mr. Beast. You're trying to be relatable, bro. You don't have a family, and you do have a family. I'm not acting like Mr. Beast never sees his girlfriend or his mom, but like, he spends a lot of time working on videos.
Today, the fate of our lives rests in the hands of Mother Nature. By the end of today, we will be on that island. And the only thing separating us
Oh, he's
from
like slurring his words.
her power is this sailboat and each other.
Let's go! Look at that ocean.
Come on.
It's finally about to happen, bro.
I can't believe it.
After a week of slaving away, this is the contraption we came up with. It's time. Before we set sail and land on that island or in the middle of the Pacific Ocean like the Titanic.
Titanic was in the Atlantic.
Now you ruined it. I want to tell you guys about Typeless, a smart voice keyboard
Well,
that
I don't want to hear about Typeless.
now or never. The current's great. Oh,
Okay,
dude, it's
they
sucking
got
me
into the
out.
ocean.
Get those
Paddles ready!
paddle like you've never paddled before.
Paddle, paddle, paddle! Come on, we gotta get past this!
Right side paddle, more.
I'm working on it.
Go on, how you doing?
Not well, this is not working.
Keep paddling. Come on!
Oh my god, this is gonna be the longest day imaginable.
We land
They are not heaving when he says to heave at all.
on that island or we die.
The tide is helping us. We will get there. Find a rhythm. The current is naturally wanting to take us out, so that's helping us.
But this current won't help us for long, because in just a few hours, we will enter this channel. where the current will try to pull us sideways, directly into—
Wait, the strat would be to be like all the way on the edge, where the current's still bringing you this way, but then when it brings it down, it won't be a problem.
the open ocean. So we need to use everything we have now to get us as close to the island as possible.
Open up the sail. Watch out. Okay, let's see if we can catch some wind and sail
Well, they don't want to be as close to the island as possible if they're going to be brought down.
to the island. There we go, guys. We're getting a breeze now.
Yeah, we are.
Heck yeah, now we're moving at 1 mile an hour.
1 mile an hour at least means we'll make it. I know it doesn't feel like it, but we're actually moving now.
This is how far away we are from the island so far, and you can't even see the island still.
And that's because we still have over 5
Yes, you
miles
can. It's right there.
to go. And we have no clue how long it will take us.
20 minutes in, how's everyone doing?
Very tired already.
Bad.
I'm already getting sick.
I'm sorry, guys, you gotta paddle the whole time.
But it was clear that if all 4 of us paddled non-stop for hours,
Dude, my arm's already tired.
I don't envy you guys right now.
we would burn ourselves out before we even made
I
it.
feel like it would be so much easier to just swim. Like, how strong is the current, though? Maybe further in the ocean, the currents are worse, but...
To the channel.
We're heading straight upwind pretty much, which is crazy.
So as captain of our ship,
Right side, keep paddling.
I'm trying.
Continuous paddling.
my back's tired, so I'm paddling like
Bro,
I'm
the poor cameraman! He did not sign up for this. Maybe he did, actually.
sleeping.
Being a Mr. Beast cameraman for these videos has got to be so bad.
Hayes came up with a strategy.
I think this oaring style is no good, guys. We're gonna do 15-minute rotations. You get a little bit of a break.
Let's do 3 people on the right. Nolan, come over.
Yeah.
We're rotating rowing and giving one person a break. I'm currently on my break.
God, my shoulder is killing. Jimmy, can you switch?
My turn to sub in at the front. Let's get it, boys.
Now we're cruising.
The do or die, baby.
They are not cruising.
We are approximately 45 minutes in, and it looks like we're about 20% there.
But now, as we made our way closer to the channel, things were starting to turn south.
Oh no. The
Nolan's paddle broke.
Dude, this is a big problem.
I know.
I'm just gonna shove it in there and hope it works.
That's not gonna work, but I don't know. I gotta keep paddling. And if the oars weren't enough,
Oh no, no. We dropped part
Get in the back and then push the boat.
of the boat, even though Hayes fell, I gotta keep the paddling.
Sorry, guys. That cost us.
And to cap it off, we weren't even pointed in the right direction.
Oh wait, we're definitely turning sideways.
Anytime we're off
Then
course,
someone just get off the boat and turn them.
We got all paddle.
Ready? Here we go.
Big long strokes. Pull as hard as you can.
The wind is picking up too.
I'm giving her all she's got. The harder you pull, the more we turn.
That's good. There we go, guys. Now we're turning it.
All right, we're back on course.
We are pointed in the right direction.
we're sailing! Woo! It's been a rough start, but we're finally catching a groove. There's no one else I'd rather be stuck in the middle of the ocean paddling with.
Yeah, we're getting really far away from the island we came from. I can't even see our beach anymore. It's basically smooth sailing from here. There's a lot of work.
A lot of work is an understatement, because with tons of progress came even more fatigue.
I know.
But what they should do, someone should get on the back of the boat and then just like swim and push them forward. And then, even if they get tired, even if they get tired, what they can do, since they're just using their legs, if they're just like on the back of it, holding on and then pushing it forward by swimming, then they're using their legs. So then when their legs get tired, they get back on, use their arms, go back until your legs feel better, and then just go back and forth between those.
I'm dehydrated.
Chandler, how you doing, buddy? You don't look so hot. You feeling all right?
Feeling sick. I don't know how
He does look hot. Like, chat, that's not what I meant. I meant like because the sun.
far away we are. Feels like it's been hours, 2 hours at least. And we've built a boat for 6 days straight, 12 hours a day, so we're all tired.
I don't know why. My shoulder's fried. Chandler, I might need you to tap in for me.
I'm seeing stars, because I'm really hurting right now. More beeps to go. Dude, the sun is beaming.
Wait, where did he get that from? They don't have backpacks, do they?
We are cooking
Where did he find? Where did he summon Where did he summon a Mr. Beast meat stick from?
lobsters in the sun. I mean, this is excruciating. At this point, I genuinely don't know if we're gonna make it or not.
But as I've said all along, the current we are going to face inside of this channel is so strong that it will do everything.
What's up? Wait, why is your username I love Ben does things? I didn't realize that. W username.
To push us sideways.
Bro, we're down to 3 minutes on a donation goal. Styknock, you told me to make that donation. You're getting banned if we do not meet that donation.
Into the deadly open ocean. And now we weren't hours away but rather minutes.
Whoa, we're getting really wavy.
This is the channel. We're in the open ocean right now. It wants to take us out. Darius, stop right now. Stop. Do not paddle anymore.
You don't understand. Like, if I stop paddling for 5 seconds, we're gonna literally be facing this.
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna turn into the wind, which is what we can't do.
We're already about to be turned.
All right, guys, let's go. We need to get through this channel.
Come on.
This is the most current.
This is crazy.
Wind.
This is probably the most important part so far.
Your power is keeping us from going too far south so we can actually make the crossing.
I haven't stopped paddling.
Dude, I feel like we're starting to lose steam. No, we're not starting to lose steam. This is our second wind. Let's go. Back paddle, back paddle, back paddle, back paddle.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
I'm literally paddling as hard as I can.
Love you for it.
We're all burnt out. We're tired, but we're not giving up. I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
Giving up's not an option.
We work too hard to lose here.
100% we're gonna do it. Zero doubt.
My arms are like noodles now.
I feel like they could just swim.
We're noodles.
Dude, don't make me come up there. I'll turn this ship around.
Come on.
For hours and hours, the current relentless...
This looks so painful. The stuff before, like, that didn't seem too bad, but this is awful.
pulled us to the left,
All together, all together.
dragged us to the right,
Paddle, we gotta get on course, come on.
and spun us in circles.
I'm getting so dizzy.
Come on, together, all at once.
We realized we weren't making any progress.
I feel like we kinda got stuck a little bit though. We're stranded.
Here,
Stikenack, donate to him now.
in the
You
middle
heard it from I Love Ben Does Things, not me.
of the ocean, we were starting to feel defeated.
You think there's sharks under us right now? 100%.
At this point, we were too far to turn back,
I
and
feel like I see stuff in the water.
even more hopeless to keep going.
I think Jimmy is about to throw up, and I think Chandler is asleep.
We've been rowing on and off for 6 hours. Darius has been going the whole time. Hayes has been steering and
Bro, W Darius. W Darius.
holding the sail, and Jimmy's seasick, and all of our bodies are done. I can't go anymore.
With me and Chandler now useless, this mission was all in the hands of Hayes, Nolan, and Darius.
Darius, you're a G.
Come on.
Thanks, man. The island's 3.5 miles away. If we get
Bro, Darius is so locked in.
into the proper wind direction from the island, then we can ride with the current
Darius is a, level 100 chat.
in the wind. But the issue is we lost so much ground
Darius is the new Chandler.
in the beginning that we're essentially climbing uphill so we can ride down the hill.
And despite their efforts, we just weren't going to succeed without our entire team working together.
It feels like we're not moving.
I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking.
We've been out here for 7 hours now. This thing is just not moving like we thought it would.
I really thought we had it.
I did too. We were making such good ground. And in moments like this where we stop paddling, we just start recessing. Now we're just getting sucked into the Pacific Ocean. I think it's time we break out the flare. I'm not gonna say no.
Dude, I can't go anymore.
Wait, do they give up? There's no way they give
I've
up.
literally paddled almost nonstop the entire 7 hours I've been out here, and I don't know. I just can't. I can't hang anymore.
And what sucks is it's literally right there. It's so close, but so far away.
Before we set sail,
Just swim over there. How bad actually do you think the sharks are?
we all made a promise.
When you want to stop paddling, what are you gonna do? Keep paddling!
Lang
What did he say? I don't know what they said. They all talked at a different time. I didn't understand what they said.
What are you gonna do? Keep paddling!
Yeah, they should have had subtitles right there.
laying here
How did
lifeless
Jimmy let that slide by? There was no how?
on this sailboat. I started to think
If
about
Darius was carrying, Darius still is carrying.
what I said 2 days ago.
Sometimes it's just nice to get dropped off on an island with your 4 friends and build a sailboat. But this past week, I've had a lot of fun.
And just as my hope was returning again, by some miracle, Mother Nature was pushing us.
I don't know if you noticed this, but we're turning towards the island without doing anything.
Because the tide's coming up, so it's sucking us towards the land.
And by this point, without even realizing it,
we had officially escaped the channel.
Darius, are we getting closer?
It says 2.9 miles.
You guys want to give it one more?
What says 2.99 miles? I don't know what outside source do they have that's telling them their miles per hour.
Go.
I think it's worth it. I'll give it my all.
I may say I'm gonna give up, but until I do it, I was never giving up.
Paddle on 3. 1, 2, 3, paddle!
It actually feels doable now.
It's been over 8 hours of rowing. We're all sunburned, we're hungry, dehydrated, but we refuse to give up.
All right, guys, we're 2.5 miles away now.
If we keep going, we'll make it.
Does anybody think we're not gonna make it now?
1.7.
Our guesstimation is we have a little bit.
Wait, okay, that drone looked like it was going so fast, but the island barely got closer.
Over a mile left. Are you excited? We're almost there.
Row, row.
Darius, remember when that thing said 2.6?
I sure do.
Now it says 1. And look how close that island is now. You know what's after 0.9?
0.8.
You know what's after 0.8?
0.11.
You know what's after 0.7?
0.6.
We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm so freaking happy.
Let's go! Woo! But our excitement was getting the best of us. Because right ahead was one final
Bro,
tight shift.
there's no way. That's just this has to be fake. That had to be fake.
20 minutes until tide changes. We're almost out of time.
If the wind is wrong and the currents are wrong, you can give me a motor, and we will not get to that island.
This is it, guys. Leave it all on the table. We're in the home stretch, but this is really do or die. We're probably a third of a mile away, but if we let the current take us,
Bro, look at Mr. Beast's heaves. They're so weak.
we're gonna completely
He's basically just putting it in and then taking it out.
miss the island, and this video is screwed. We're tracking too far right. Dude, we're gonna miss it.
Is that funny?
Come on, guys. We need the power. This is the end. This is the last 15 minutes. Come on. Power, power, power. 11 hours on this boat. We're not about to lose now.
Wait, since they have a timer, that means they did it. There's no suspense
We can
anymore.
see the island. We can get to the island. Do it together. Teamwork.
Only 10 more minutes.
It does not look like they're moving forward at all. And not even just this part. Any of the times when they were rowing, they were like barely moving at all.
I'm gonna freaking throw up, bro.
But right when we were 95% of the way there, with barely anything left, everything went wrong.
The wind's totally shifted on us. We're getting a gnarly cross breeze.
Should we put the sail down? I feel like the sail might be pushing us further south.
I don't think we're gonna beat the wind without it.
But, I mean, do you not feel where the wind's coming from? Because the wind's at our face right now. Hey, I think we should put the sail up.
That doesn't make any sense to me. We're getting further away. 5.
They're not getting further away. It literally just moved like this.
We're gonna push.
getting
We're gonna miss
closer.
it. Right side, right side, right side. Here we go. 4.
Why is the ocean so difficult?
3. We got push. 2.
We got to paddle.
Oh, paddle with my hand if I got to. Ah, come on.
Just row as hard as you can.
I'm pushing, man.
What is this camera angle?
I am concerned that we're not making forward progress anymore.
The tide shifted, and it ripped us right out.
The water that was once pushing behind us was now pushing against us, and there was nothing we could do.
We're so close.
Are we getting further?
We're 0.5 away.
Could have swam to it.
Yeah, just swim to it. I don't know why they don't. Like,
Is this the last cause?
That's it.
I'm sorry, guys.
you're like half a mile away.
I can't believe it.
You guys can do it.
We were so
Not even half. They were like 0.4.
close to the island.
And now we're getting farther away, watching what we were trying to accomplish just slip from our fingers.
I'm gonna freaking cry, but I can't believe we just did all that and we didn't make it. This sucks, man. We almost did it.
After almost 12 hours of paddling and sailing in this makeshift boat.
Okay. We have 42 seconds left in the video. 43. I think they can make it. Maybe not though, because there's less than a minute. Are they gonna cram all of what happens in this in a minute?
If we were just 20 minutes faster, we'd be on that island.
We're right there. Sorry, guys.
We all could have done better.
Let's shoot the flare. I hate these things.
This was the most
There's no way.
difficult challenge I've ever done on this channel.
He
And for us
didn't do it? There's no way.
get so close and miss. All
I guess it wasn't. Maybe it was scripted. Some of the parts felt scripted, but I don't know why they would script it if they don't do it.
because the tide changed in the final 5% makes this even harder. I don't know what to say.
This was all luck that they didn't do it though, because it's just a tide.
I hate losing, and I don't like this feeling, and I feel like I'm letting you guys down. Really sorry. So you have my word. Our next challenge video, I'm not failing again. I'm gonna go board this helicopter, and I'll catch you later.
That was like the saddest video I've ever watched by Mr. Beast. That was so sad. That's actually insane. I don't know what to do, chat. I guess like, subscribe, join the Discord. I'm an expert. That was, bro, that was devastating to watch. R.I.P. I mean, I don't know about R.I.P. No one died, but like,